Swing. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Nuck of you gun. I just read your comment. All good, Sam and Nikki P. I just didn't want you to think I'd gotten a hold of the keyboard duster and went Griff Gang. Nuck of you gun. Thank you so much for being so understanding and such a good sport. Nikki P. only meant well. She does an excellent job as a mod and looking out for us in the chat, and we appreciate you, Nikki P. Hello, everybody. Christina is where? Our panda of perpetual pondu. Papa Booey. Tardy. I was tardy. I'm so sorry. As per. Not banana enema. Nice to see you. The thumbnail is a work of hideous art. Thank you. I couldn't agree more. Did I? I'm gonna forget it. It's too much work. I was gonna put it on the board, but it's on my other computer. But you know me. Bama girl. Hello. Our panda of perpetual pondu, emotional support muffin, last minute Laura. AK, nice to see you. Good to see you. Midwest Bird Freak. Gothic Jean. I just seen some of you in my first stream this morning. If you missed it, I did a live on cam packing your merch orders with me live stream that just ended a few minutes ago. It was a ton of fun. Make of that what you will. It was a ton of fun for sure. So yeah, check that out on the replay, gang. We'll be doing more of those, don't you worry. Midwest Bird Freak. Last minute Laura. Oh, there I was. Okay, I gotta get back to where I was because I scrolled like a dummy. Hey, Storm the Norwegian Puffin Dog. Kimbalina. Nice to see you, Camby. Luna. Liz. Mickey. Whatever. Ruby. Danny Jean. Danny Jean, how'd the date go? I remember you saying you found a doctor on one of the apps and you had a date. Is that right? Do I recall correctly? Can't wait to hear all about it. Ham Hat, nice to see you. Gigi wears Spanx. Hello, nice to see you. Lisa Simpson. Yes, please hit the like button on the way in or the way out. Whatever the case may be. Sky Fieri, Glamour Mayhem, Baba Booey, Nikipedia Swing. Y'all are so funny. Hey, girl, hey. Uh-oh, my chat just jumped. So if I skipped anybody, I apologize. Panchia, nice to see you. Deja Blue. Did I say hey, girl, hey already? Mac Attack, Sky Fieri. Sky Fieri, I'm so glad your name's back. Abby Joe, P Day, Holly Big Mac Tragic. Nice to see you as well. Raised Dactylon, thank you for being here. Terry Lynn, Mimi K, hello. Blue P, Wicked Crafter Jean. I saw you sneaking into the pack your merch order stream at the very end there. Glad you can make it. Christy, Catalina, Jasmine, Leanna. Oh, you're browsing the merch store. Thank you so much, Leanna. I appreciate your support. We had several orders come in on our merch store during the last live, so I want to say thank you to everybody for supporting our merch stores. We appreciate you. Hold on. I guess I can turn the cam on again. Why not? Ooh, it's a mess back here. All right. So just excuse that. The lighting is weird too, isn't it? Totally fine. Hey, Camels Against Chantel, KK, I Love Black Cats, IKB. Oh, my chat jumped again. Whatever. Nuck of Ugant says, I am fat, I am excited, and I am ready. Lindsay with an A, good to see you back. Cassandra, did I say Mac Attack already? Hello, Batata, nice to see you, Batata. Margie, One Stress Mommy, Meg's Blue, Kitchen Zombie, Warehouse 0704. Kimberly, nice to see you again in the chat gear. And Comfort 1970. Thank you all for being here. Oh my goodness, you're easily influenced by shopping streams. My love of crafts, thank you so much for joining memberships. I appreciate you, girl. Nice to see you. We are crafter lovers around here for sure. Hey, Wu-Tang Clam. Addicted to cold brew. Oh, you're thrifting, are you? Well, hopefully we can keep you company while you're thrifting, and it'll be a fun time. Just in time comfort for sure. All right, guys. So, look, nobody likes to beat a dead horse. Hey, Illyria Snow. Nobody likes to beat a dead horse, but this Sniffy Cliffy, I tell you what, he really is pushing all the right buttons, and he's getting what he's asking for. You know, if you want attention from us, Clifford, just ask for it. Rusty Rhino, hello, Ms. Monster. Got your coffee and ready for the dragging. All right, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. So Cliff Rebello, for whatever reason, has decided to once again posts pictures of my children on his Twitter. Specifically my youngest daughter. Pictures of her when she was a teenager. Weird. She's a young woman, a young adult in her 20s. She has absolutely nothing to do with any of this. She does not participate in any of this. So why Snifford feels like he can use her and post her picture on his Twitter as a weapon in his internet slap fight, I'll never know. But then he wants to cry when, in response to him once again posting pictures of my then teenage daughter on his social media for no good reason. He wants to cry when screenshots of his dad's Facebook post, his racist, homophobic Facebook post, get posted on Twitter. Also, I just want to point out that Snifford's over there crying, saying that Yaba doxed his dad. Absolutely did not. Where's the dox? Show us. She even cropped the Facebook post to crop out his name and his picture and everything. Like she just put on the Twitter the actual Facebook, like what the meme, I guess it was. It was memes he was posting. She even cropped out his Facebook account. Where's the docs? Where is it? Has Snifford posted what exactly it was that was supposedly Yaba doxing his dad? No. Full of shit. Lying, as per usual. Found him boldly stating Traj was a pedo on cam yesterday, and you posted it. You think he didn't like it? Nikki, where'd you post that? Clifford doxed himself. Clifford did dox himself. His dad did not get doxed. So I don't want to hear it. All right? I don't want to hear it, Snifford. I don't want to hear it, Beg Linda. I don't want to hear it out of Peanod. I don't want to hear it from any of your failed farmer blog posting little friends over there. I don't want to hear it. She did not dox your dad. You're full of shit. For some reason, though, Clifford thinks that it is okay to post pictures of my kids because he found them on my wife's YouTube channel when she was conducting a live stream talking about a situation that the only reason it was being spoken about on her channel is because they doxed my kid first. They posted her mugshot. They posted pictures from her Facebook. That's why it was being talked about. And my wife can post pictures of my children on her YouTube if she damn well wants to. Those are her stepchildren. She can do that. That live stream where she was discussing the situation with my kid, she was not displaying those pictures on the internet in front of hundreds of haters. She wasn't using those pictures on a live stream where she was talking to an audience full of people who don't like us. Was she? No, she wasn't. That was a live stream where she was talking to our audience, our supporters, and she was addressing a situation that the Grift Gang doxed and brought to the internet about my child. So we were addressing it and we were setting the record straight. That doesn't give Cliff Rebello permission to then also take those photos, post them on his social media, use them in his YouTube live stream. During that live stream where he first showed my kids' pictures, he literally paused the video on my kid's picture and had that shit up on his screen for like 15 minutes or some shit like that. Like, what are you doing? What makes you think you have the right? Because you found pictures of my kid on my wife's social media, that somehow that makes it okay for you to take those pictures and put them on your social media where your audience is 100% people who don't like us and people who have been interfering in our personal lives and harassing the shit out of us and participating in gang stalking against us. It doesn't work that way, Cliff. It doesn't. And then you want to cry. You want to cry because screenshots of your dad's racist, homophobic Facebook post have been put on Twitter. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You thought that was cute, putting my kid's picture back on your Twitter again? Oh, but you don't think it's cute that your dad's racist, homophobic Facebook posts were put on Twitter? That's too bad. Lady K, thank you so much for being a member for 13 months. Shamrocks for sure. Why he thinks it's okay to have photos of your children regardless if they're adults. Straight up weirdo. Exactly, Lady K. I couldn't agree more. KK, thank you so much for the super chat, hon. Always nice to see you. Looking fantastic as always. I appreciate you. Thank you. I am definitely behind in the chat. His dad was doxxed on his precious farms years ago. Oh, was he? Wouldn't know. Let's see. Make it make sense. How can someone sue someone for calling them the P word when they are the one who really call others the P word? Exactly. Excellent point. I will. He should leave your and Yaba's kids alone as well. Anyone's kids for that matter. He is such a creep. He is a creep. And I don't know. Look, he's here now. You always know when Sniffer's in the chat because he's literally smashing his thumb on his phone screen, like literally just as angry as he can be, smashing his little thumb against the screen. I love it. Cliff thinks he can do whatever he wants, and no one else can do the same to him, or he'll ruin your life. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's go see. I don't know. Did Sniffer take that down? Let's see. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Don't care. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's see. What an unfortunate looking man. Oh, there it is. Oh, here we are, January 30th. He says, I was reacting to the YouTube Underground when these photos appeared on her stream. I didn't know they'd be there, and I immediately blurred them as soon as the stream ended. Are you fucking kidding me, Sniffer Clifford? You literally paused your stream. You paused the images on screen for like 15 minutes. And who's watching Clifford on the replay anyway, right? Nobody. Okay, so, but listen, if this is, let me put this on. Well, I don't want to put that on screen. I'm just going to read it to you. But if your argument is that you immediately blurred my daughter's images as soon as your stream ended, as if anybody's watching your replay, then what? Hold on a second. Okay, hold on just a second, guys. Okay. I'm sorry. I just got a text message from a family member, apparently. Oh my God. Oh my God. One of my cousins passed away. Shit, dude. That's too bad. Okay. Anyway. Oh my God. Horrible. Okay. Okay. Back to Clifford. Sorry. So in this tweet yesterday, he says, I was reacting to the YouTube Underground when these photos appeared on her stream. I didn't know they'd be there, and I immediately blurred them out as soon as the stream ended. Yaba is the one who put her wife's children on YouTube, not me. First of all, like I said, she can. You can't. You're not her family. Second of all, if this is your excuse, that you didn't know they would be there and you immediately blurred them out as soon as the stream ended, then why did you go post them on Twitter again yesterday? And they're still there and they're not blurred out. And this is your Twitter where my kids' pictures are still there and not blurred out. So I guess you can unpat your back for having blurred them out as soon as your stream ended when you had them on stream when you had them on the screen for over 15 minutes. You can take that pat on the back away because you've got them on your Twitter right now. But that's okay because Cliff Rebello, you are a part of the investigation into the gang stalking that has taken place against my family online that centers largely around the sexual assault of a 4-year-old girl and the statutorily confidential DCS documents that have been plastered all over the internet. So this is going in the file. It's going in the binder, sir. Matter of fact, hold please. Let me just make sure I have it preserved with the URL. That's going in the Google Drive. That's going in the binder. And what do you think the authorities are going to have to say when they see Cliff Rebello on his Twitter posting pictures of my children when he's already a part of the investigation into the gang stalking revolving around the exploitation of other minor-aged females and other minor children in our family? Cliff, you think you're okay? You think I'm full of shit? You think nothing's going to happen to you? You think you're marked safe? Motherfucker, you live in the state of Florida. Need I remind you? And you've got pictures of my daughter on your Twitter. And you are a part of an investigation already into the exploitation of children and gang stalking against my family. You live in Florida. That's where my daughter's uncle and grandfather also live, need I remind you. You might want to pump the brakes. You might want to take this tweet down or don't. Go ahead and let your fail farmer fan fiction blogger friends continue to convince you that nothing's going to happen to you and that you have no reason to take this tweet down. Go ahead, please. This is all because you're helping AK telling the truth about the court case and making it harder for him to lie to his audience. That's exactly what this is about. Matter of fact, let me go grab that comment and put it on the board so we are sure of it. Here you go. Oh, wait, why did I do that? Okay, there we go. This is all because you're helping AK tell the truth about the court case, making it harder for him to lie to his audience. Maggie Flowers, thank you so much for the super chat, huh? Snifford, go back to sniffing Chantel's ass. That was a banger, Maggie Flowers. But it's not really Chantel's ass that sniffs, is it? No. I think Snifford spends most of his time sniffing Peanut's ass. Beggies. Beg Linda. Hey, Ren2736, nice to see you. Damn, Cliffy shouldn't have gotten too drunk and made those tweets. He's really going to regret that. He is. That's too bad. It's fine. Look, we don't make the rules around here. We just play by them. Storm the Norwegian puppin dog. No, my sons will not be having anything to do with any of this. He knows what he's doing, posting your daughter. He wants you to go low so he can try to sue you as well. Is that what he wants? That's funny as shit. Okay, I'm going to pull up. Let's just keep an eye, though, friends. Let's keep an eye on Clifford Rebello's Twitter and see just how long he has the fucking cojones to continue to leave my daughter's picture on his social media. Okay, where is my wife's Twitter? There it is. Okay, so yeah, after hold on, let me find it. This one. Okay, over to Twitter. So He's already crying. Yeah, he's already crying victim, saying that Yaba doxed his dad. She absolutely did not. I'm going to screen share and show you guys Yaba's Twitter, what she did post. Present, share screen, Twitter. There we go. All right. This is last night, January 31st, 2025, 7:28 p.m. I'll have you know that Snifford posted my daughter's pictures on Twitter not yesterday, the day before. January 30th, 2025 at 9:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He posted my daughter's pictures on Twitter. And so here, January 31st, 7:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Yaba posts, if one of my parents posted this publicly on Facebook, knowing they have a gay daughter, they would no longer have a daughter. Did you mean your dad is a bigot when you called me one? Just curious. Baby doesn't make her. Imagine a 45-year-old single man posting a 20-year-old girl on his social media to be mean to their mom. Let that sink in. Exactly. Let that sink in. Again, exploiting women, attacking women that he doesn't know. And for what? Yaba says he called me a bigot. All I did was point out who the actual bigot was. That's right. Yaba didn't even say the tweet was about him. No, she didn't have to. She didn't have to. So this, where is my, here it is. Okay. This is an actual screenshot of a meme that Cliff Rebello's dad posted on Facebook recently at that, I'll have you know. Lisa Simpson says it could have been anybody, but Cliff stepped up and said, that's me. Sure did. So this is what Cliff's dad posted on Facebook. It says, no, seriously, this is your government. No, she didn't say it was his dad. He said it was his dad. Hey, Katie Cakes. Nice to see you. Glad you could be here. Hold on. Let me... Wait a minute. No, it's over here. Hold on. Ugh, whatever. I know, right, Jean? Hey, Kendalls. I saw this post and had no idea it had anything to do with Gigi. Baba Booey says his Discounted Life channel is making a lot more sense with those Facebook posts from his dad. Yep. Cliff thinks his 80-year-old dad is off limits, but not my 20-year-old daughter. Exactly. Make that make sense. Why is your 80-year-old dad off limits, but my 20-year-old daughter is not? Cliff, can you explain that? Guppy says, no wonder he's angry. He's really mad at his dad, but he can't say that, so he went after Yaba instead. Yeah, and our kids. Exactly. Kelly Jean, you are late. Thank you for being here, though. His dad's Facebook is filled with this. You could have kept going. Yeah. I think I didn't even scroll that far back, and I think I came across no less than 10 or 12 equally as racist or homophobic posts on Clifford's dad's Facebook. Yeah, and it's all public because he's proud of it. This is another thing that Clifford's dad posted. Again, okay, look at the tweet. This is Yaba's tweet. Do you see Clifford's dad's Facebook? This is not his dad's Facebook. Do you see anywhere in the picture where it shows his dad's Facebook or his name, his profile picture, anything? Exactly, not banana enema. Racist, homophobic father who hates his son and a drunk for a mother. Allegedly. I don't know anything about his mom. Although I will say this, I do know this much about his mom, and I learned it from his dad's Facebook. His dad's public Facebook, 100%, without a doubt, I can tell you here for a fact, Cliff's dad is his mother's caregiver, not Cliff. Gail, that's a good question. Unsure. His dad is very anti-gay, so why are you calling Yaba a bigot? Here's another one from his dad's Facebook. Chin's Waster Crimes, thank you so much for the super chat, hon. I appreciate your support of my channel more than you know. Just want to stop in and give you love and support. Sick again and need to sleep. Oh, hon, hang in there. You hang in there. We got your back too, girl. I'm so sorry you're sick. Please get some rest. Wicked, wicked crafter Jean. That's really sad, Sniffy. Your dad is your most profound hater. Tell us, please, what's that like? You know, for content. That was a banger, Wicked Crafter. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cliff said his sister and his mom... Oh, wait. Cliff said his sister is his mom's legal medical guardian. Oh, really? Don't know anything about that. Wouldn't you think if Cliff was her caregiver, he would be? Cliff, maybe try family therapy rather than coming on YouTube and taking it out on others. Mm-hmm. See, I think maybe the reason why Cliff insists on screaming bad mom, bad mom, bad mom at not just Yaba, but myself, and why he talks so bad about especially my daughters, is because he can see, anybody can see I'm not a bad mom. I never was a bad mom. And what he can see is that I am very close with my children, despite this narrative that they like to put out there that my kids don't talk to me. All of my kids talk to me. All of my kids love me very much. And I'm very close with all of my children. And I was when they were kids, when they were teenagers, and even now as young adults, and some of them not so young adults. And he can see that. Everybody can see that. Everyone can see that I accept my children as they are. I love them through whatever mistakes they make. I don't just love them through them, but I help them through them. I'm there to support them in any way I can. And that shows. And that's why he attacks us as mothers and our children so much, because he didn't have that. And that's really, truly what angers him more than anything. And I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about that for you, Cliff. There's nothing I can do to take that hurt and pain away. But you lashing out at me and Yaba and our children, that's going to get you nowhere. That's going to get you nowhere but dying, angry, and alone. And you are on the fast track for spending the rest of your life angry and alone. And I would say that I feel sorry for you for that, but you're just so hateful. It's really hard to feel sorry for you. Self-hate is a thing, and the Discounted Life channel makes so much sense now. It does. Lisa Simpson says, I found a clip of Cliff saying maybe AK's mom drank when she was pregnant with her, but we can't make the same jokes about his mom. Lisa Simpson, can you drop that clip in the chat if you can find it? Track said, why would he care when he loved his beloved farms that dox his kids, deceased relatives, and family trees? I've never seen him speak out against it once because he is a part of that. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, my chat's getting away from me. Exactly. He can't stand that you have a healthy, loving family. Right. Self-hatred and misogyny. Mm-hmm. Look at this one. Yaba posted, imagine having a gay son and posting this crap publicly. Wild. Again, it does not show Cliff's dad's name or his Facebook profile picture. Cliff is not named in the tweet, but somehow he's turned this into Yaba docs my dad. Where, bitch? Where? I'm sorry, it goes like this. Bitch, where? Right? Bitch, where? But this is something else that Clifford's dad posted on his public Facebook page. It says, someone said June is Pride Month, so I thought I would post my pride flag. Imagine this. Imagine being a gay man and your dad posting this on Facebook publicly. I would be heartbroken. Hold on a second. I gotta find my socks. My feet are freezing. Oh, they're right here. Thank God. Oh, is my camera on? Did you see my butt? Oh, thank you, Lisa Simpson. Hold on. Pause that for just a second. It goes to 11:15. When was this? Oh, it's dated. It's dated November 2023. Oh my God, look at that. 11 minutes, 15 seconds. Let me get it queued up. Bop, bop. Oh, look, Lil Boots is there on cam. Steph, Death. The gang was all there, huh? Excuse me, I got hiccups now. Okay, hold on. Let me put my socks on because when my feet are cold, they hurt. His dad is disgusted with him. And that's why he's so angry. Also, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a picture of Sniff's sister, but if he doesn't take down the pictures of my daughter off his social media, I'll start showing you guys pictures of his sister. And let me tell you what. Another reason why Snifford is so angry at life is because his sister is like a bodybuilder. I shit you not. And you know, Sniff has had a problem with his weight over the years, if you recall. He has had the weight loss surgery, as I understand. He gained quite a bit of that weight back, as you can see in this clip I'm about to show you. Oh no, I think this is, oh wait, is this January 2024? I don't know. Anyway, you can see how chunky he is in this picture. So anyway, point is, Cliff has had a weight problem his whole life. And his sister, on the other hand, clearly does not have a problem maintaining her weight or her trim bodybuilder physique. But one thing I did find interesting, the picture on her profile picture on her Instagram, her tits are as wonky as Clifford's face. So I find that interesting. Show the Periscope clip of Snifford selling his sister. I will show that if somebody drops the link in chat. I will play that. Oh, from a members only. Okay, wait, let me back up. Lisa Simpson. Okay, 11 minutes, 15 seconds. It's from a members only stream where he does his dirtiest shit. Okay. Hold on. AK says, first, he thinks that my parents are strict Muslims, and if he tells my dad that I have a criminal boyfriend in Arizona, they may honor kill me. And now she drank while I was pregnant with me. Apparently, Catty Fatty, thank you so much for joining memberships, hon. Forever a basic Betty, you shall be. Oh, I'm a little behind in chat. Lisa Simpson said, OMG Sim, LMAO. What was that about? Oh, about her tits being just as wonky as his face. I'm telling you, they're lopsided. Anyway, okay, let me share screen over here. Oh, wait, what do I want? Where is it? Not that. Not that. This is what I want. Share this tab instead. Okay, this says Fruit Fly's monthly stream January 2024. Look how chunky old Sniffy is in January of 2024, you guys. Look at the neck beard. Boy, I tell you what, I look for, thank you, Lisa. I look for Snifford to be taking a page out of Chantel's book before long. And I look for him to convert to Muslim so he too can start wearing a hijab and covering up the excess, because the neck beard is just, it makes you look dirty. It makes you look dirty and poor, and God no, right, DG, dirty, exactly. It makes him look dirty and it makes him look poor, and God knows he wants nobody to think that he's poor. That's a well-fed person. Yeah, Cliff, you need chin spanks too. How come he doesn't screech at his friends to cam up? Oh, that's a good question. Why isn't Death on cam? Why isn't Steph on cam? And Little Boots, what are you blurring out behind you? Let me guess. I see this fish tank aquarium behind you. I guarantee you that thing is filthy and it stinks like ass. Oh my God, Nikki P, your power trip? Yeah, I want to see Cliff in a hijab for sure. Okay, let's watch this. I have it to 11:13, and is this the clip, Nikki, or not Nikki, Lisa Simpson? Is this the clip where he says that AK's mom drank when she was pregnant with her? Let's find out. Oh, she's hiding a filthy house. Oh, because Death is a fat old drunk catfish. Well, that explains that.
Okay, cool. I'll include my father's contact info so your attorney can speak with him to confirm what you claim about me. Here's her problem. Am I going to give this to Hussey? I don't know if Hussey can use it. A week before this alleged call happened, they were trying to call my father live on stream. This is the part that I don't know if she's... Maybe her mother drank.
Wait, did he say alleged call? Bop, bop, bop.
This contact info so your attorney can speak with him to confirm what you claim about me. Here's her problem. Am I going to give this to Hussey? I don't know if Hussey can use it. A week before this alleged call happened, they were...
Why did he use the word alleged?
Trying to call my father live on stream. This is the part that I don't know if she's... Maybe her mother drank too much ouzo or the fuck they drink in her family. I don't understand it, but you, Mr. and Mrs. AK, you raised literally the dumbest bitch I've ever come across. I'm probably going to private this. Sorry, man.
You hear him say, I'm probably going to private this?
Oh, God, she's so fucked it doesn't even know it. She's so fucked that I can't wait for a judge or a jury to look at her and say, you are not as smart as you fucking thought you are. You should have shut your fucking hairy fucking lip mouth a long time ago.
What?
She's so fucked that I can't wait for a judge or a jury to look at her and say, you are not as smart as you fucking thought you are. You should have shut your fucking hairy fucking lip mouth a long time ago. He should...
Whoo, Katie, they called AK's dad just the month before. They called AK's dad December of 2023, I believe. I wrote the note down. Gosh, that was December. Thank you, Gothic Jean. December 7th, 2023 is when they called her dad, and this is January 2024.
To get his shit together and be prepared.
He calls you racist because he calls you hairy because he's racist like his dad. Exactly. Hey, Rocco. All right. King DDD. Did I say that right? DDD? I don't know. Sniffing looks like Roger from American Dad. Holy shit. He does. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you supporting my channel. Clifford does look like Roger from American Dad. Look at that still. God, he gives the best still. That's for sure. I've never called his dad. I've never called anybody in his family. I've never spoken to anybody in this family. Thank you, AK. AK, and he likes to taunt you about your ex-husband by making sure you know he's with a white woman now. Exactly. Not shocking. Now that we've seen for sure just how racist and homophobic Cliff Rebello's dad is, not shocked at all that Cliff Rebello is just as racist. Not shocked at all. Cassandra said the judge and jury aren't going to be a bunch of GGs, you moron. Good luck with that, GG, for sure. Yeah, do we have, Lisa Simpson, do we have clips of Cliff Rebello taunting AK, a woman of color, with the fact that her ex-husband is now married to a white woman? Surely we do. Danny Jean said, don't do Roger like that. Roger is a queen. Mm-hmm. Guilty of what he claims others have done. A narc's projection. Classic trait. That's right, Monkey Paws. That's right. Ooh, Midwest Bird Freak. Oh, shoot. I think I dropped my, I dropped my rocket. Don't worry, I found it. Thank you for gifting 5 Samantha Jean memberships. Kendall, KJ Yana, Kitty Danger, JoJo B, and Fruit Punch. Thank you so much. Welcome all new members. Thank you so much, Midwest Bird Freak. Okay, hold on. I just seen a link in the chat that I need to go grab. There we go. Nikki says there's some good timestamps in the comments. Oh, my word. Okay, hold on. Ooh, that's a long one. Eugene Hesse on stream talking about AK Tragic and lawsuits. December 5th, 2023. Oh, my God. Okay, and you are not kidding. Look at that. Nikki P. Let me share this tab instead. Look at Nikki P doing the Lord's work. Look at her. She's right there in the comments with the timestamps. God love her, dude. Hearts in the chat for Nikki P. He is a disgusting racist. He really is. Also, don't forget Lisa Simpson, you guys. Hearts and love in the chat. Lisa Simpson and Nikki P, we could not do this shit without you. 2 days before they rang her dad. Oh my God. Well, let's get to Midwest Bird Freak. Thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. Forever Basic Betty, you shall be. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Timestamps. We've got 31 minutes, 30 seconds. Cliff threatening AK and her family with Hussey saying he's doing the same. Wow, so much within this timestamp. 31:30 to 34:05. Let's just start there and go right down the line, shall we, kids?
So all she's done.
Look at that. Look how easy Nikki P has made this for us. That same video you just played, go to 45 seconds. Hold on, the one before this, back up. Let me back up. Why is my mouse acting like this? Is it dying? Let me get my mouse pad. My trusty mouse pad. I don't like to use a mouse pad usually over here on this desk, but yeah, apparently I need it. Okay. Okay, hold on, wait. This tab, this one right here, 40 what? Where was it? 45 seconds? Is that what you said? I've lost it. Oh, 45. Okay. And then we'll go back. We'll jump back over there where Nikki has put timestamps in the comments. 45 seconds. Holy shit. Okay. We'll go to 35 and we'll just start from there.
Most people don't even know what the fuck you're talking.
Okay. This date is on here. This is November of 2023. So this is the month before Tragic and the month before Hussey and Clifford called AK's dad and harassed the shit out of him.
Talking about half the time. Lay off the addies, lady. And then your chills, that's got sad.
Is it not defamation and slander to accuse someone of abusing drugs, even if they're prescription drugs, prescription controlled substances such as Adderall? Wouldn't that be just as damaging to a person's reputation, both personally and professionally, as, say, calling them a sex predator or a pedophile? I mean, as far as a court's concerned, a judge and a jury. Maybe. I don't know.
I see. What is this pill popper freak talking about? I said she crazy. Oh, look at your channel's next profile. Ready? Your ex-husband is next. You know who that is? I can't even. Points in the chat if you know who this is. I'm going to take a...
Oh, I know who that is. You're showing AK's ex-husband and his new wife in a maternity photo shoot. You think that's funny? You think that's cute? Okay, so are you going to cry victim when your family's photos start getting put online, Cliff Rebello? Because I don't think you should. I don't think you should be crying at all. Because look at you. What in the hell does AK's ex-husband and his new wife and their unborn child have to do with any of this? Why would you victimize these people by exploiting them online as a part of your gang stalking activities, Cliff Rebello?
Sip of coffee. Oh, shit.
Is that funny? Did you get a good chuckle out of that, Cliff Rebello?
Oh, little boots. Once in a while, though, I like to respond to her because it makes her so angry. You can tell she gets super, super angry.
Whoa. Is he talking about AK? What did he just say? Bop, what? What did you just say? In November of 2023, just before you join Hussey in filing a civil defamation, slander, libel lawsuit against AK, and you're such a victim, and she victimized you and harassed you and tormented you so much during the year of our Lord, checks notes, 2023, that you suffered psychological damage and that you were not able to produce content online as much as you would like for fear of increased harassment by AK. What was that you said? Let's hear it again.
Coffee. Oh, shit. Oh, little boots. Once in a while, though, I like to respond to her because it makes her so angry. You can tell she gets super, super angry, especially when you talk about her precious teen-loving boyfriend.
Teen-loving boyfriend?
That is it. Kate Winslet gets the gold star today. So that is the man who realized he could do much better than Amy at AK, and was like, "Wow."
Look, he said your name, so there's absolutely no question who he's talking about.
I could hook up with a good-looking blonde and have babies. Like, why am I with this psychopath for? So off she went back to mommy and daddy's house, and now she's using their Wi-Fi to call us all failures. Ain't that a peach? Yes, I do believe it all makes sense now, Boots, why she hates white people.
Cliff, have you ever been married, Cliff Rebello? Have you ever even been in a serious relationship that one might consider long-term? Have you ever cohabitated with another human being? Have you ever lived under the same roof as somebody you're in a relationship with? 45 years old? The answer to all of those questions is no, and we know it's no, Cliff Rebello. The nerve of you talking about anybody's relationship, marriage, ex, current, or otherwise. Fucking wild. Whew. So he's basically saying he is poking the bear for a reaction, then throws a lawsuit at her. Very interesting. P-Day, that's exactly what he's admitting to. That's exactly what he's admitting to. I'm tapping it back. I got it tapped back. I'm ready to hit the button. Are you guys ready? He's cattier than a teenage girl. What a loser. He is cattier than a teenage girl. And I'm here to tell you, Cliff Rebello, it's not a cute look for anybody. Not even a gay man. It's just not. All right. You guys ready? Here we go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry to be dumb, but I'm not a Cash App user and just downloaded it. Going to donate it. It warns it could be a scam. Is this normal for Cash App, or those assholes trying to report this shit? They're reporting her Cash App. Yes. So don't worry. It's not a scam. AK and whoever, if you would put AK's Cash App in the chat, please. If anybody wants to donate to AK's Legal Defense Fund, please do so by donating directly to her. Justice for AK, and that's Justice, the number 4 AK Cash App account. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. Exactly. That's why he posted my daughter. This is exactly what they do. Hold on. I'm going back to that comment and I'm putting it on the board because it's a good one. Hold on. Life of a Trucker's Wife says men like this are fucking dangerous. If he gets a stiffy by badgering a woman online, what is he like around women in real life he can't get along with? Terrifying. It is terrifying. Here we go. P-Day 2 day. So he's basically saying he's poking the bear for a reaction, then throws a lawsuit at her. And that is exactly why he posted those pictures of my daughter again. He thinks he's going to provoke a reaction out of me that's going to give him something to sue me for. Clifford Bello. It's too late for you. It's too late for you. All right. You're already a part of a much larger investigation. The wheels of justice turn very, very slowly, but those motherfuckers turn, and they are coming for you. My suggestion, I would sell your little shitty house on the shitty cul-de-sac in Dunedin and get the fuck out of the state of Florida. But you do you. You do you. Why don't you go consult your friends on the farm, see what they have to say to you. Hey, Callie's bathroom studio. Nice to see you. All right, I tapped it back. Let's listen again.
All failures. Ain't that a peach? Yes.
Yeah. Tragic goes from Clifford wants Tragic to move in with him and bring his children with him to Tragic. What does he call? He says liking teenagers. You're weird, Cliff. You're weird. Okay, bop. Let's listen again.
So off she went back to mommy and daddy's house, and now she's using their Wi-Fi to call us all failures. Ain't that a peach? Yes, I do believe it all makes sense now, Boots, why she hates white people so much. She loves talking about evil white women. Husband's birthday today. Who? Is it Zac Efron's birthday? Alexa, when's Zac Efron's birthday?
What the fuck? Did I not go back far enough or what? God dang it.
Her because it makes her so angry and you can tell she gets...
Here it is. Okay.
I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Oh, shit. Oh, little boots. Once in a while, though, I like to respond to her because it makes her so angry, and you can tell she gets super, super angry. Especially when you talk about her precious, teen-loving boyfriend. That is it. Kate Winslet gets the Gold Sarte. So that is the man who realized he could do much better than Amy, AK. And was like, wow, I can hook up with a good-looking blonde and have babies. Like, why am I with this psychopath for? So off she went back to mommy and daddy's house, and now she's using their Wi-Fi to call us all failures. Ain't that a peach? Yes, I do believe it all makes sense now, Boots, why she hates white people so much. She loves talking about evil white women. Husband's birthday today. Who? Is it Zac Efron's birthday? Alexa, when's Zac Efron's birthday?
All right, there's that. Now let's bop back over here. Alexa, go away. I don't know why Alexa thinks I'm talking to her because I'm not. Zeta Ray all day. Hey girl, I am working on your order. I have you penciled in a little bit every day. You are really giving me a run for my money, girl. 40K is an expensive way to learn. You have to incur and prove substantial financial loss to have a defamation, libel, slander case. Some people's children never learn. Hey, Catacorn Mermaid. We'll see you when you catch up. Make sure you put it on 2 times or 1.5, whatever you can handle. Lisa Simpson says, never call yourself a victim ever again, Cliff. That is the last thing you are. Indeed. Alexa is the stalker. Mm-hmm. Oh, Cliff addressed Alexa? Yeah, I had to tell that bitch to go away. Hey, Becca James. Glad you could be here. Oh, he asked. Oh, okay. Ugh. Anyway, whatever. Let me get back over here. This is the timestamp from... Oh, okay. So back over here, you guys. This is the Gigi and Hussey on stream talking about AK tragic and lawsuits. This is December 5th, 2023. This is 2 days before they called AK's dad. Are we clear on that? Should I put it in the chat or on? I don't want to. Wait, what's on the board right now? I mean, that's a good one. I'm just going to pin it. So this is 12/5/2020. No, I'm going to put it on the board. 2 days before Cliff and Huss called AK's dad. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. Margie, that's a really good point because most people do not obsess over such a topic. Like, it's just abnormal, you know? And we all have our feelings. The way, you know, everybody has their own way they interpret things and the way that things make them feel. And Margie, I'm glad that you feel safe to express that here. Emotional Support Muffin, thank you so much for being a member for 28 months. He's the spitting image of Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel from The Simpsons. I'll have to look that up. I cannot pull that up readily in my memory bank, but Emotional Support Muffin, thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that was a banger. Tragic says they consulted with Robert Maxwell before making the phone call, and he said it would be a good idea. Wow. Aha, Lisa Simpson says, the phrase, thou doth protest too much, comes to mind. Oh, you're right. Damn it. Now I can't do math neither. Let me take that 2 days. Wait, I thought it was the 7th. This says it's December 5th. That is 2 days, Guy. What are you talking about? Now you got me fucked up. Oh, I did the date wrong there. I put 12/3. It's 12/5. Okay, we both fucked up. Whatever. The date's right there. Whatever. We're all here. We all heard it. So it's fine. All right, let's go. Let's hear it.
For 12 months is lie. gotten one up.
Okay, so real quick, what he has on screen is one of AK's tweets. It says, catch up on all the gaining pounds lies and see what he really thinks of Hussey and others before we go over it tomorrow and expose hashtag Cliffy the Pred even more. Okay.
On her. Her mission is to take you.
Oh, wait, didn't you ask ChatGPT if Predator and what's it called? Pedophile are the same thing? And didn't you post that on your Twitter? The results of that? Here's the long and short of it. The answer is no. Predator and pedophile are not the same thing. While a pedophile is also a predator by nature, a predator is not necessarily a pedophile, right? Right. AK says, my dad said there was a lawyer on the call. Unfucking real. Why is Maxwell so invested in this? That's a good question.
You out. But unfortunately for her, I didn't give her anything other than shit talking. So all she's done for...
Oh, you didn't give her anything other than shit talking? So you were shit talking AK on the internet just like AK shit talks you? Okay, continue.
For 12 months is lie, Cliff the Pred, Cliff the sexual predator, which again, AK, I highly recommend you watch your fucking mouth. I know you're broke, but your family isn't. Just...
What? Oh, Clifford, that is not gonna look good for you. Because isn't Clifford now present day swearing up and down that he never wanted money? He never wanted AK's money. He never wanted to sue for AK's money. That he just wanted an injunction against her to make her shut up. I can't tell. You know me, I am a fan of the bop bop back. Here we go.
Lie, Cliff the Pred, Cliff the sexual predator, which again, AK...
I don't hear him say that she said Cliff the pedophile. She doesn't dispute that she called you Cliff the Pred at all. Why isn't he, if AK had been calling him a pedophile, why did he not say that here? I'm going to tap it back an extra tap just to make sure I didn't miss it, right? Okay.
The bodega, if she feels you've gotten one up on her, her mission is to take you out. But unfortunately for her, I didn't give her anything other than shit talking. So all she's done for 12 months is lie, Cliff the Pred, Cliff the sexual predator, which again, AK, I highly recommend you watch your fucking mouth. I know you're broke, but your family isn't. Just saying.
Oh, you talking
so
about?
She,
sorry,
I'm talking about AK's accusations.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I told AK what I'm about to do.
Because she cannot sit in front of a judge and show that I have ever been if anything, all that's going to do is the judge is probably going to end up questioning that hard drive, and this could turn into a revenge prawn case.
But
wouldn't that be fun?
She doubled.
I know she doubled because she's an angry, lonely spinster who will die alone, knowing her father was disappointed in her.
One of the dumbest creators on YouTube to double down and say SCX Predator.
Yeah. Oh, I have it all.
No idea what you are getting yourself into. You really don't.
She wants to be the godmother of the internet, and this just proved that she is just that miserable, lonely, old, idiotic spinster who will die alone because he's bisexual, you dumbass. He doesn't want you. You are just a tool for him like everybody else is, although...
And there you have it right there. Bop, bop. This is what it's really all about. Who is Cliff Rebello to declare what Tragic's sexual preference is?
Spinster who will die alone because he
gets real worked up over Tragic, doesn't he? Not Banana Enema, because he was rejected by Tragic because Tragic's not a gay man. He's not bisexual. I mean, Tragic is in chat. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to speak for Tragic, but I'm pretty sure that's what I've heard. Oh, yep. Okay, hold on. I want to clarify. So Tragic says, okay, so Lisa had said that Cliff claims he has one clip of AK calling him a pedophile. And I've seen it as well. And Tragic says that clip was debunked. It was AK and I talking about another person on the registry. He was exposed once again, taking things out of context. He sure did.
Bisexual, you lonely, old, idiotic spinster who will die alone because he's bisexual, you dumbass. He doesn't want you. You are just a tool for him like everybody else is, although He did flirt heavily with me. He calls you his co-host, so.
Can I just say,
Anyway.
he says Tragic flirted heavily with him. We read the messages, Cliff. We read the messages right here on this channel. I have read every fucking word of those messages, and he most certainly was not flirting with you, my guy. He was trying to send the message subtly and so as to not offend or upset you that he's not interested, bro. How many times did Tragic change the subject when Clifford started getting weird and gross and flirty with him? Do we have to read the messages again? Or maybe I'll, because I'm pretty sure the stream where I read them is on private, because I privated most of my channel, because I can. I don't need a fucking word about it, because I know exactly how much Belinda's ass is privated. I know exactly how much Clifford's privated. We all private shit. What of it? Ugh. Anyway, we read the messages, bro. Yeah, right, Margie? Clearly he doesn't want you either. Sniff. That's what this is really about. This is great. All right, let me shut up. Keep playing. Keep going.
something real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off. When I spoke to my attorney, I even spoke to him today about AK.
Oh, and let me say something. Can I say something to vouch for you?
Yeah.
For the Mallorys and everybody who say you don't have this attorney, you talk to him. I literally have been three-wayed with that guy twice in the last month. Like, I have had conversations with this man. Not just him, his paralegal. I don't know why they think you're...
Victor. You literally got the shittiest attorney on the face of the planet. Nothing to brag about.
lying.
Say that. Okay.
The guy, honestly, I've been trying to figure out why he's doing this, and I think he's either gay or he's got a gay family member, because this man despises this little group of wannabe badasses, and he is still very much present in Hussey's life. So, anyways, continue.
We literally talked at lunch. Okay. So I keep.
That tells me that Robert Maxwell is such a shit fucking attorney. He has no other cases. This is literally the only thing he has going on. I guarantee you Robert Maxwell is door dashing at night. This is the only case he has. The only fucking one. And he's door dashing to pay his rent. Clock that shit. I know in Indiana, on the mycase.in.gov, you can go in there and sort by attorney and plug in an attorney's name and see their cases. I wonder if you can do that in DC as well. Let's see what Robert Maxwell really has on his plate, shall we? I'm telling you right now, he's got nothing. He's got shit. And he's door dashing to pay rent. Yeah, this is his only case. That's why he's fighting for it. Like his life depends on it. They better, I think that Maxwell's best bet is to start pushing the gas on that DC case, get that wrapped up so he can at least make something for his effort.
Posted, he wants to know everything that's going on, and he's very familiar with the AK and GG, what's going on there.
Yes.
And with me and AK. He told me.
There's Tragic in the chat saying it point blank, period. I'm hetero. If I was bi, what would that have to do with anything? He is homophobic as fuck. I'm telling you, if I was bi, I'd never, ever see him as an attractive person. Thank you, Tragic.
To tell Gigi that Gigi doesn't even need a lawyer. He can sue AK from Florida, and it's a done deal.
Is that what Maxwell told you? Is that what Maxwell told the two of you?
Will win.
And get what?
Will win.
And get what? $19,000 in debt, an ex-husband who hates her as much as the internet does, and a father who's disappointed in her? What am I going to get?
Wait, what was that?
From Florida, and it's a done deal. He will win.
And get what? And get what? $19,000 in debt, an ex-husband who hates her as much as the internet does, and a father who's disappointed in her? What am I going to get? And I'm sorry, and a bum who's using her? What am I going to get?
They
anyway.
The attorney, and they, poke fun of him, but he's so welfare. He doesn't give a damn.
Oh.
He doesn't give a damn at all. You know what, AK? I would highly recommend you have a consultation with an attorney, and let the attorney advise you what not to say on the internet.
Could you imagine what her father's going to do if you end
Hold
up
on. He just say, have the attorney advise you on what not to say on the internet. Did you really say that, Hussy? Oh my God. There's old Gigi. Yeah, that's right.
Attorney advise you what not to say on the internet.
Could you imagine what her father's going to do if you end up serving with her? Her father's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing all day? You're 40 years old. Get a goddamn job.
I don't know, Clifford. What's your father going to say if he finds out what you're doing all day on the internet with your best friend, Miss Hussy? I'm sorry, your best friend and co-plaintiff, Miss Ken Hussy Chukachian. One can only wonder what your father might say.
Middle Eastern man, he ain't gonna go for that shit.
Well, although I do think that her parents are terribly afraid of her, because look how she is on the internet with us. You think she's nice to her parents? Absolutely not. This kind of crazy is not contained only on the internet. But anyways, here's the best part, right?
All right, cool.
So AK, after spending a year with calling Hussy a pred, a sex pred, a groomer, a rapist, what else has that heifer called you? Everything under the book.
Misguided, this was months before she was served. This was months before they even finalized filing the lawsuit. This was December 5th of 2023. And I think they filed and served her, was it March? March of 2024. AK says his father doesn't know he's gay. That must be why he's never had a relationship. Why he's never been 45 years old and he's never been in a relationship, because he's scared of what his dad's going to do and say when he finds out he's gay. So you denied yourself everything your heart desires your whole life because of your dad? Can't relate. Legal Weasel, that's a good question. How come AK is hairy because she's Middle Eastern and Hussy doesn't take offense to that himself? That's a good question. AK says, you're going to hear this in court and cry. That's right. This was before the phone call to her dad, and look how focused they are on him. Yeah, 2 days later, they called his dad. Yes, Misguided.
She now thinks she can appeal to Hussy's sensibilities because I said something mean about him in a Discord. Do you get it now, Hussy? This is what he does. Nobody still knows what the fuck it is, but this is what he does. You call him out for his fucked up behavior and he denies and deflects, which is crazy, Hussy, because one of the first things I said to you was, hey, heads up, I've talked shit about you. If you don't want to talk to me again, I get it. I have a life, but I was pissed off at you at the time. Like, that's one of the first things I did, was it not?
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
Said what he said, but he didn't call me no meth head.
No.
He didn't say all this other P words and stuff like that. He didn't like me then.
I didn't like your behavior because I wanted two people to go away, and I wish you would have just stopped. And that is like Little Boots and everybody else in that group chat. They know that's why I was pissed off with you, because I'm like, why is he constantly adding gasoline to this fire that I just want to go out? That's why I got mad at you. But at the end of the day, it worked out for you. She can't even talk to you about you anymore, and vice versa, whatever. So it worked out for the best. Anyway, he gets his group of idiots to help.
Apocalypse Gravy Girl says Sniffer doesn't have a good relationship with his dad, and you can tell because he bitched about taking his dad breakfast on Sniffer's birthday. I love seeing my parents and doing favors for them. That's another thing. Like, you never hear Sniffer. Like, he talks about all the stuff he does with his friends. Like, literally, every time he goes live, he has to, during his little intro and his little hello everybody, he's telling everybody where he's been and what he's been doing. And it's always, I went out for dinner with my friends. I went out to lunch with my friends. I did this with my friends. I did that with my friends. You never hear him say a word about visiting with his parents, doing things with or for his parents. You never hear any of that. But what you will hear Snifford say about his parents is he'll use them. He'll use them as weapons and shields in his internet slap fights. Isn't that wild? Bopbacks never says AK can't talk about Hussey anymore. What? Hold on, let me bop it. How far back?
And that is like Little Boots and everybody else in that group chat. They know that's why I was pissed off with you, because I'm like, why is he constantly adding gasoline to this fire that I just want to go out? That's why I got mad at you. But I didn't. So, as I said to you was, hey, heads up. I've talked shit about you. If you don't want to talk to me again, I get it. I have a life, but I was pissed off at you at the time. Like, that's one of the first things I did, was it not?
Hold on. He complains about how his dad is always calling him and how he has to pick up their food and meds and how he's annoyed by it. What? What? Your mom is glad she... Oh, my God. Anyone remember the cartoon Ed and Eddie? Yes. Clifford looks like the one who wears the green coat.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Thank you.
Said what he said, but he didn't call me no meth head.
No.
He didn't say all this other P words and stuff like that. He didn't like me then.
I didn't like your behavior because I want.
You didn't like your behavior. You don't like anyone's behavior, Cliff. Whose behavior do you like, Cliff?
To two people.
Didn't like your behavior.
Wordable.
Hey, vitamin water.
To go away, and I wish you would have just stopped. And that is like Little Boots and everybody else in that group chat. They know that's why.
Thank you.
I was pissed off with you because I'm like, why is he constantly adding gasoline to this fire that I just want to go out? That's why I got mad at you. But at the end of the day, it worked out for you. She can't even talk to you about you anymore, and vice versa, whatever. So it worked out for the best. Anyway.
Oh, who can't even talk? Look at. Turn your camera off. This is not an image. Neither of these are images I ever want to see again. Who can't talk about him anymore? Oh, you think he means Clara. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Hey, two Cardinals. I really can't focus on what Gigi's saying because Hussey looks like an actual circus freak.
He gets his group of idiots to help him.
Okay, wait. That was far past the timestamp. Screw it. I'm just going to let it play because I have to go look for something else.
Minimize and discredit you. Who was my group of idiots? Meanwhile, this girl sits online all day, this woman, I use woman loosely, in Discord chats with the pig in heels, what's her name? Glitter Queen. Tragic, and a bunch of other people plotting 24/7. We've seen it. Little Boots and I have seen it. This is AK's life. Her husband left her, and I'm telling you, she lost her damn mind. She went, although maybe that's why he left. I don't know. Because she's not mentally stable. There's clearly something very wrong with this woman. The fact that she could even try to appeal to your sensibilities here, after all the shit she has said about you, Hussey, I read this tweet and I was like, so hold on. Me saying, I wish Hussey would stop grifting. You think that's worse than you calling him a sex predator rapist for a year? You're insane. But we knew that already, AK. Anyway, bitch, nothing is too old when it comes from Gigi, just when it comes from anyone else. That's funny. Because what was AK's defense for trashing Tragic Boots? What was it again? Oh, that's right. Little fat boots. These are old messages. You try.
I don't know what he's talking about there. I'm going to go to this timestamp.
I'm sure he did. Go fuck yourself, Tragic.
Take what I do online and listen to Gigi. Gigi doesn't fucking tell me to do anything. He gives me advice, and it's my decision to listen. But as far as what I do online and this and that, how I handle people, I don't take advice from Gigi.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Go fuck yourself, Tragic.
Wait, what was it?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Okay, Big Bad just community post about you. Oh. Oh, she said, yes, it was a troll. You're so funny. Okay, let's go to this one. Hold on, wait, what did she say?
So, before I re-laugh at AK's tweet.
Cliff. God. This one, she says, they had to change their plan to go live quick because AK wasn't as dumb as they imagined and their members were hurt and bothered. Oh, damn, Nikki.
And how stupid she is. This is why we were going to do this right before personal. What does that mean, Kate? I almost went personal. What does that mean? We were going to do this right before he scheduled the stream. Like, I thought they were going to schedule the stream today because they don't have lives. I thought for sure we were going to get the stream today, but it was tomorrow at 11. So I texted Hussey. I said, look, people are getting mad, and people were getting mad at Hussey more than me.
Yeah.
Because they didn't understand, because they all heard me in the past say, you guys have heard me say, Hussey knows I've talked shit. Hussey doesn't care. So
all the time. I'm like, go ahead.
But I was like, I don't want people to end up, let me let my dog in, sorry. I was like, I don't want people to start, like, unsubscribing to you because of a troll. I said, so I don't know if we want to wait. Plus, if you wait too long, they'll come up with a story like, oh, they've obviously made up overnight. But that's why I brought my receipts of our text messages from this.
I don't. Shut up, Snifford. Okay, here, 4725, Gigi admitting 3 days before AK's birthday that he will stream on her birthday.
I'm about Rhonda tonight, and I'm going to stream my birthday on Friday. I'm not giving them any more attention. I just love the fact that no matter what tragic rage posts while he's high as fuck.
Alex says Clifford thinks Hussey is a fat retard. Hey, Cantel Marie.
He is mad and he is angry because once again, Gigi has gotten one over on you. When are you two idiots going to learn? The lies are not going to work. The ops are not going to work. You're not going to do anything but land.
Nikki, I think he was saying he was streaming on his birthday. Let's see. Gigi mad at Hussey for making everything worse.
It was, hey, heads up. I've talked shit about you. If you don't want to talk to me again, I get it. I have a life. But I was pissed off at you at the time. Like, that's one of the first things I did, was it not?
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
Hussey is too stupid to understand that Cliff hates him and is playing him. Well, I think they hate each other and they don't care because they're co-plaintiffs in that ridiculous lawsuit. That's another reason he's so angry.
That's what he said, but he didn't call me no meth head.
No.
He didn't say all this other P words and stuff like that. He didn't like me then.
Okay, we already heard that. We played through it already. Oh my God, I'm freezing. We already watched that one. Okay, those are all the timestamps in the comments of that one. Thank you so much for that, Nikki P. We're going to move over here. We're going to switch gears just real quick. This is Beg Linda's stream. It says from 1 day ago. The title is Samantha Defends the Bogata. I have not watched this. I don't watch Belinda. But this was sent to me. The timestamp was sent to me. And it says, they said that she is accusing me of calling Gaining Ground a pedophile over and over and over. Let me just see. Let's see. I haven't watched it. I haven't seen it. So let's see.
Get in your DeLorean to go back in time to.
It's never been about money for him. Okay.
You're a liar, Belinda. We literally just heard in a clip previous where he said, AK, I know you're broke, but your family has money. And that was what, 3 months, 4 months before 12 and 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 months, almost 90 days to the day before he filed the lawsuit. 3 months before him and Hussey filed that lawsuit against her. We just heard your friend Cliff Rebello say, AK, I know you're broke, but your family has money, when he was threatening to sue her. Belinda, why don't you just stay out of it? Why don't you just stay out of this mess? Because you don't know what you're talking about because you're stupid. And it's the more you lie and the more you try to lie for and cover for your stupid friends who were stupid enough to sue AK, the more you do that, the more I'm going to prove that you're lying and make you look stupid, you and your friends. So you might just want to sit it out. I don't know. However you want to do it's fine with me. All right. Anyway, let me just tap it back. Come again. Money to prove you've lost money. Exactly.
For history lesson, McFlies, get in your DeLorean to go back in time to.
It's never been about money for him. Okay. I know that because this Appalachian woman talks to him every day. He's never wanted money from AK.
He's never wanted money from AK. That's crazy because he just said it. We heard it out of his own mouth.
The only thing he ever wanted from AK was to shut the fuck up.
Then he should have filed an injunction on her himself or with an attorney. Either way about it. If that's all he wanted, then that's what he should have filed. But that's not what he filed, was it? He filed a civil lawsuit against her, wherein he is requesting no less than $60,000 in damages. You're a big fat liar and stupid.
with the pedo shit. It wasn't even about going back and forth and shit like that. It was the fucking pedo shit. And she denies.
What pedo shit? What pedo shit? Never happened. Never happened. There's not been one shred of evidence shown. Not only has there never been one piece of evidence shown online that AK ever called him a pedophile, but Clifford's legal team, Robert Maxwell, Fupa Jones, and Victor, whatever his stupid name is, have refused, even after being ordered by a court under threat of sanction. They still have not turned over one piece of evidence proving or showing any example of AK ever calling Cliff Rebello a pedophile. Those are facts. Those are facts that we know from the court records, Belinda. Exactly, AK. Belinda, this is slander. What you just said is fact, that AK has called somebody a pedophile over and over and over. You're slandering her. Do you realize that, you dumb hillbilly mountain woman?
Only thing he ever wanted from AK was to shut the fuck up with the pedo shit. It wasn't even about going back and forth and shit like that. It was the fucking pedo shit. And she denies that. She says she has never called him a pedophile. That is a lie. That is a lie. I have personally clipped, I don't know how many fucking clips of her getting mad and saying stuff like, you know, you're just a fucking pedophile, Cliff. I mean, literally saying pedophile.
Then show it. Play the clip, Belinda. You're going on record. Yeah, I know. You're going on record on YouTube publicly on your channel and saying that you personally have clipped numerous instances of AK calling Cliff Rebello a pedophile, and you won't show them. Why? Why? Why are you hiding them? Why are they classified and top secret? You can't say it's because of the lawsuit, because the court of law has demanded that evidence be produced, and it still has not been produced. So until you cough up even one clip of AK calling Cliff Rebello a pedophile, you're a liar, and you are slandering and defaming AK, and you're going to lose everything you own if you're not careful.
Not predator, pedo. And
he makes it fucking clear. Not predator, pedo. Oh my word. Let me guess. Could Belinda Carol Jeffries, aka Hillbilly Belinda, remember several months ago when she was tinkering around with the AI and making fake AI videos? You don't think that she would be stupid enough to manufacture shit like that, do you? Surely not. Surely not. And let me just say this. Let me just preface by saying this. If that's what you've been doing, Belinda, and you and your farmer friends have convinced you that you totes won't get busted the house for fabricating shit like that, let me tell you, you can ask your friend Mandy Curley, formerly Mandy Troop. You can ask her what the court does with evidence that cannot be, what's the word, class? Authenticated. You have to be able to authenticate this shit. So anyway, exactly, metadata. Belinda, you tied yourself into this. Just remember that. Thank you, AK.
It's fucking gross.
December of 20.
Wait, I want to back it up because I want to hear that all over again, straight through. I want to hear Belinda fuck her life up in 60 seconds or less.
Get in your DeLorean to go back in time to.
It's never been about money for him, okay? I know that because this Appalachian woman talks to him every day. He's never wanted money from AK. The only thing he ever wanted from AK was to shut the fuck up with the pedo shit. It wasn't even about going back and forth and shit like that. It was the fucking pedo shit. And she denies that. She says she has never called him a pedophile. That is a lie. That is a lie. I have personally clipped, I don't know how many fucking clips of her getting mad and saying stuff like, you're just a fucking pedophile, Cliff.
Sorry.
I mean, literally saying pedophile. Not predator, pedo. And it's fucking gross.
December of 2022. No,
Hey, Sylvael.
Okay, so December of 2023, everybody. He is taking it back to December of 2020. All right, so that is the original URL for this stream of Belinda Carol Jeffries on her Hillbilly Belinda channel. The timestamp is 1 hour, 12 minutes. And look at that. It goes for exactly 1 minute. 1 hour, 12 minutes to 1 hour, 13 minutes is where that can be found. AK, if I could be of any further assistance where this particular clip is concerned, please let me know. AK says you better get on your trash channel and retract your lies, Beggy. Belinda, show us a few of those clips that you're saying you have. Just show us already. And I want to bring attention to the comment that I have put on the board here by Lisa Simpson. Lisa Simpson says, I went through every one of AK streams. They fine-tooth comb for Hussy. Couldn't find any clips like what Belinda's talking about. Miss T, thank you so much for the super chat, hon. I appreciate you supporting my channel. When I think of Beggy manufacturing anything in her trailer, it isn't AI clips. Oh, Miss T, that was a fucking banger. Thank you for that. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Lisa Simpson and Hussy, okay, let's just back up. So let me go to your channel. Before Hussy and Clifford sued AK, Hussy and Clara were involved in a liable slander defamation suit in DC. And yes, I assisted Hussy with the first part of that lawsuit where he sued Clara for slander, libel, defamation, as did Lisa Simpson. We both helped Hussy. And so when they then turned their attention to AK and they were in the process of putting together a lawsuit against AK, Lisa Simpson was still helping Hussy. And he asked her to go. It was like, thank you so much for the help you gave me in my lawsuit against Clara. Appreciate it so much. Can you help me go find some shit on AK now, right? And Lisa Simpson did just that. And Lisa recently put a video on her channel where she shows her email communications from Hussy during that time. And so that gives you the context of this comment that's on the board from Lisa Simpson. I went through every one of AK streams with a fine-tooth comb for Hussy. Couldn't find any clips like what Belinda is talking about. And she makes an excellent point. Not only Lisa Simpson, but also Nikki P. Don't you think if there were clips out there of AK flat out calling Hussy a pedophile, or Gigi, either one of them, a pedophile, don't you think they would have found them? And Beggy says she has countless. Thank you, Guppy222. She says she has countless clips. You're full of shit. Why is it that only Beggy has countless clips of AK calling either one of these men a pedophile over and over and over? Why is Belinda the only one that has these? Do you see or hear anybody else stepping up saying, I also have countless clips of AK calling Hussy and Cliff pedophile? No, you don't. Exactly. Hashtag justice for AK and hashtag justice for AK. AK's Cash App is $justice4 AK if you want to contribute to her legal defense fund. She is already $30,000 in legal fees defending this frivolous lawsuit. And it's not over. It's nowhere near over by any means. Oh, my wax from my brace is gross. Yeah, also, excellent point, Christina. If the clips existed, they would be all over the farms. Now, I would know if they're currently all over the farms because I don't go to that trash-ass website that Josh Moon allowed Aaliyah Alexander to single-handedly run into the ground and make an absolute fucking joke out of, and that's why I don't frequent that website. I refuse to ever lay eyes on that horse shit again, and the rest of you should follow suit. Don't go stick your nose in shit. If you're a creator, why would you go stick your nose in shit and read anything that bullshit as fail of a blog run by fat, ugly, loser, lying failures is posting their bullshit on? Stay away. Stay off that website. We were there when you were thanking Sam and her chat for help, Hussy. Exactly. Callie's bathroom studio. Exactly. Came in, what did he give me? $50, $100, something like that, after he got that settlement. Anyone can be a target for those two maniacs who will sue at the drop of a hat like it's fun for them. Two Cardinals, that's true. And that is exactly why Cliff is a part of the investigation into the gang stalking that is going on against our family, involving the exploitation of children. And that is why not only local law enforcement, but also the FBI are interested and concerned and taking action. You guys want to laugh at Cliff when he says he has an FBI agent that he works with? Yes, please do laugh at him because he's full of shit. He absolutely does not have an FBI agent, nor has he ever. And you guys can think I'm full of shit too. Go ahead. Continue to think I'm full of shit until you get the knock on your door. I recall people thinking I was full of shit a couple months ago, saying nobody's going to jail. Nobody's going to jail. We'll see, won't we? I guess nobody went to jail, only they did, didn't they? You think I'm not pushing the gas on everybody else in my little binder? Again, continue to think that, please. Anyway, where were we? Three. All right, go ahead. We're listening.
December 2023. The defendant was particularly just at her worst that day. Just the stuff that was being tweeted, the stuff that was community tab posting, whatever. And as many of you know.
Okay, so he says in December 2023. Oh, this is Belinda stream. We're done with that. So sorry. Did not mean to subject you all to more of that bullshit. Nobody wants to watch that crap. Okay. I, too, am going to take you all back in time just a little. All right? Just a little. Gotta get to decide which one I want to do first. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to spoil it for you a little bit. I have notes. Let me take this off the screen. Wait, where am I? Stop screen. Okay. I have some notes. I just had to eeny, meeny, miny, moe it in my head, but I made my decision. We are going to be looking at a stream that Snifford has taken down from June of 2023. It's titled About the GoFundMe. All right. I got some timestamps on that one. The one that we're going to save for next time is actually further back than that. It is from December 13th, 2020. And it's titled Foodie Beauty Reactathon. And it is a stream that he did with, Beglinda. There's some notes. And I just want to bring your attention first to this note that I have. Where am I? Oh, wrong side. It's mirrored. You see this? What does that say? Denture slip? It says denture slip, in case you can't tell. Denture slip. We were at the 48-second mark of this December 13th, 2020 video when I realized there are some major denture slips going on. 48 seconds through, and I was like, okay, I'm going to, see how long. Well, okay, my point is, the whole stream is one big denture slip, and we are going to listen to it because it's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. I'm pretty sure that Becky has got new dentures since then. I think maybe those were her healing dentures. In December of 2020, I believe Becky was 45 years old. How old were you when you lost all your teeth and had to go into dentures, Belinda? I'm curious. Is that a story you want to share with us? I'm sure it was totes not your fault. Your teeth did not rot out of your head. Let me guess. Your abusive ex-husband knocked them out of your mouth with the butt of a gun. That's what they all say, darling. That's what they all say. All of the early denture wearers I've ever met, and if you recall, yes, I managed a dental practice where we made dentures. All of the young ones always say that my ex-boyfriend knocked my teeth out with a gun. You're lying. That's what Jessica said too. Remember Julian's mom, Jessica? She told that lie too. It's a lie. Her dad told me her teeth rotted out of her mouth. I digress. We're going to listen. We're going to look at about the GoFundMe June of 2023. Now, this particular GoFundMe that Clifford is talking about is when he was raising money. He was GoFundMeing for to sue Ron, to take Ron to court. Oh my God. Can I not find it? Here it is. Okay, let me slide her over. Present. Share screen about the GoFundMe. This has been privated. This video is no longer exists. As you can see, I have it. I uploaded it April 30th, 2024. So this is an oldie. It's been privated. Why is it not going to play?
It's the way I spent the last 6 months of my life.
Play. Okay. Oh my gosh, is it still sped up? I don't want it sped up. I don't think I do. No reason for it to be. Okay. Oh, look. Belinda's also on panel on this one, just not on camera. Belinda made meth with her ex. Oh, tragic. I saw that. I made a video last night of Sniffer's BS short live stream where he announces he is suing Ronaldo and pretends to cry. He claims Ronaldo did things he now says AK did. It's such a joke. I actually have that video queued up. I'm pretty sure I kept it up. I meant to. It's right here. It's 14 minutes and 20 seconds. I don't know. I think maybe we should play that first, but that's long. It's 15 minutes. What time is it? I've already been here for a long time. We might put a bookmark in that one. Although it goes out of order. It doesn't matter. Kimberlina says dental health is mental health. That's true. Cassandra said it's okay. Rio got the money. So, Zeta Ray all day says the amount of women in the grift gang and the drama community that have smoked their teeth right out is wild. Well, I don't know about the drama community because the drama community has been completely debunked and dismantled since summer of 2020. We're going on 5 years ago now. Okay, where are we? I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, I could totally just play. Let's just play it. I'm going to play it through. I have to go to the bathroom anyway. This video that Tragic put up yesterday, it's called Gaining Ground's Announcement Suing Negs. I just think it's important because I don't want to go to June of 2023 where he's talking about why he shut the GoFundMe down before we listen to what he was saying when he announced he was going to have a GoFundMe to raise money to sue Ron, right? It just doesn't make sense. So this is what we'll do. Now, I know that Tragic has manipulated the audio, so the voice sounds different, and I think it's sped up a little. So it's important to say that and to note that and to keep that in mind, because when I first opened this yesterday, granted I was very tired and I was falling asleep, I didn't understand because I didn't realize that this was Snifford and his voice had been changed. So keep that in mind. All right. Hold on just a second. I'm going to turn my camera off. And I'm going to take Lisa's comment off the board. I am freezing. Holy crap. Oh, you have his original voice on my channel? Oh, Nikki, you have this right here? Is it like 14 minutes? Because if you have it, you can drop the link and it's like the same amount of time or whatever. I would love to play that. That would be great. Tragic changed the voice because Clifford tries to copyright strike everything he puts up about him. Yeah, I know. I know that's why he does it. Okay, hold on, you guys. We're just going to hang on a second and wait for Nikki P real quick. I'm going to go turn the fan off. My hands are cold. I'll be right back. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Nikki. Hold on one second. Turned him into a valley girl. Yeah, for sure. 14 minutes, 20 seconds. All right, this is great. Thank you, Tragic, for posting that on your channel. And thank you, Nikki P, for having it available on your channel. This is titled Gaining Ground Archive GoFundMe verse Negs. Share this tab instead. Full screeny weenie. I'm going to let her rip.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? I'm going to mute while I'm sipping my coffee. This is not an ASMR video. Coffee is not for losers, drum set. Be nice. Hey, Lyra. Hey, Alex. Oh, give me... Oh, hold on 1 second. I got to adjust something. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. I am so sorry about that.
Okay.
How's everyone doing today? Hope you all had a lovely...
Sorry, guys. I started it, and then I muted because I had to go potty. And then I realized he's got a bunch of damn dead air. Sorry about that. I am going to speed his ass up.
Yeah, week so far. It is Thursday.
No. Hold on. I'm not going to speed him up because I want you guys to hear the tone and inflection of his voice when he talks about this. Okay? So this was what? Early 2023? Do we have a date on this by any chance? I want to make sure I'm not muted. Just talking away here. No, I'm not muted. Okay. If we can get a date on this, that'd be great. Just, you guys know I'm a stickler for the timeline. I'm a timeline girly. All right, here we go.
May 4th. Can you believe it?
Oh, that's right. He always says the dates. We appreciate that I appreciate that so much about you. Snifford, there. That's one good thing I can say about Cliff Rebello. I appreciate the fact that this dumb fuck says the date at the beginning of all of his streams. He just said it.
How's everyone doing today? Hope you all had a lovely week so far. It is Thursday. I was about to say April. Mm-hmm. May 4th. Can you believe it?
May 4th, 2023. That's crazy because it was June of 2023. So that GoFundMe wasn't up very long. When they did your braces, are they going to put a bar in your bottom front ones to keep them straight? Katie, I think so. At the end, yes, I think so. They motherfucking better. Because that's the whole reason I had to get braces again. I had braces as a teenager. And then over time, my teeth shifted. So now I have to straighten them motherfuckers back out. And they, excuse me, because I didn't get the I think it's called permanent retainer. I didn't get that when I was a kid. And maybe if I had, my shit wouldn't have. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So yeah, this is May of 2023. No, AK, it couldn't have been, because if this is the beginning of May 2023, and this is him announcing the GoFundMe, it was June of 2023 when the GoFundMe came down. I'm pretty sure.
Why is the title giving you anxiety? Oh, I forgot to put Splenda in my whatever. I'll just drink
You were told by your kids orthodontist they don't do that anymore? Ugh.
it without Splenda. I'm like, why is my coffee so bitter? I forgot the Splendas because I was running because of you guys, but it's okay. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I will not be doing anything for Cinco de Mayo because I have festivities this weekend. But that's not why we are here today, is it? So I need your help. And I hate having to do this stream. Anybody who knows me and talks to me regularly knows that if I'm doing this stream, it's because I've run out of options. I'm at my wit's end. There's nothing. I have no choice at this time than to do this stream.
Oh, so, thank you. The GoFundMe link says created May 4th, 2023. Is the GoFundMe still up? Like, or do we just have the screenshots? I know I've got the screenshots, but is the actual thing still up?
This morning, I woke up.
Okay, so May 4th, 2023. I'm going to write this down. Hold on. May 4th, 23. GoFundMe created. And then what day did he just say this was? May 7th? Live announcing to YouTube May 7th. I thought he said that was May 7th. He said May 4th? Whatever. I trust you, Sky. Okay, I don't know why I have my freaking AirPod in, but Siri won't get out of my business. Alice Glitter says May 4th is Tragic's birthday. Is it really? May 4th? Okay, good.
And once again, a very slanderous short was uploaded about me on YouTube by Ronald Neggs, Negative Nation. And he followed that up with a 2.5-minute video of claiming with my name on the thumbnail, claiming I'm upset. I'm obsessed with his boy. And then he types this into the description, which I don't have ready, and I'm sorry. I thought I opened it. I did not. Where is it? Oh, it's in my download folder. Hold on, sorry. Sorry, this was not an organized stream. I've had a long day dealing with a lot of other stuff, and I'm really effing annoyed that I have to deal with this now. Like, I don't understand why my hand continues being forced. What? I gotta mute Discord. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna mute Discord. No offense to that. The noise gets on my nerves. So, and in that was this. Excuse the way I speak to Gigi. He's 40. My son is 14. And he and his buddies Java and Sam can't stop attacking him on social media. You can find the Gaining Grounds YouTube channel here. Now, this is one of many videos he has on Rumble where he's clearly called out me a child molester. He has stated that he will not do anything. He has friends who will do something to me. He has said that 2 streams ago, and he said that this morning as well. It's all been downloaded and calculated. I'm done. Ronald needs to now.
This is so crazy because while I have been advised not to speak about the pending case that you all know is going on, where Ronald has since been charged with felony stalking, I will say this. In this short little minute that Cliff has been talking about things that Ron did to him, right? Those are pretty much a lot of the same shit that ultimately resulted in Ron being charged with felony stalking in our case. So I guess my question is, Clifford, to you, is why didn't you pursue this through law enforcement? That's crazy. Did you not even try? I mean, I know I can answer. I'm sure I can answer that because the following month in June of 2023, when you came on and explained to everybody why you stopped the GoFundMe, you had a long list of reasons why you decided to just drop everything against Ron. So we'll get there. We'll get there.
Is going to have to prove all of this in court. He's going to have to prove that I'm stalking his son, which is going to be very hard because the DM clearly shows it was his friend who came into the group chat with his son's Facebook. He's going to have to prove that I use racial slurs in DMs. He's going to have to prove that I threatened Charlie Gold with a firearm. I don't think he thought I would ever do this because Ronald knows he's selling you all a lie, his audience. He knows I'm not this monster. He knows I'm a softie. He's playing a role.
Okay, hold on. I just want to say something before we go any further, and I want you all to hear this so very clearly and have this in the forefront of your mind while we watch all of this, okay? You guys might not know this, but Cliff Rebello, the dude talking right now about all this shit that he says Ron did to him and why he had a GoFundMe to raise money to take him to court, and that he called the police and the FBI. Cliff Rebello, after Ron was charged with felony stalking in Indiana for the crimes he's committed against us, Cliff Rebello contacted the prosecutor in Clark County, Indiana, who filed the charges on Ron. Cliff Rebello contacted the prosecutor's office and wanted to talk to them about the case. Lisa Simpson says yes, he did, and he still won't admit it. Are you telling me Cliff Rebello has not admitted that he has made contact with the Clark County prosecutor's office to try to defend Ron? Really? That's interesting. Alex says we have seen the proof of this, FYI, with Clifford's name. Yeah, why is he trying to protect him? Okay, hold on a second. Let me see what I can scratch up here. Let me see if I can even find it. I can't promise I can find it. For some reason, whenever I get on a live stream, I can't find anything I'm looking for ever. Okay. That's not it. That's not it. That's... That's not far enough back. See, I can never find shit when I'm looking for it. Like, literally ever. Hold on. Okay. Is it this one? It is. Okay, I don't know. I'll look for it while this plays. How about that?
Role because somebody is in his ear keeping him gassed up. He knows the last thing I wanted to do was take him or anyone to court. I do not like inflicting pain on people. I've never gone for someone's job. I've never gone for someone's schooling. I've never emailed a college professor. I stopped people from doxing people last year because I didn't like that it happened to me.
You're so full of shit.
Want to see anybody else it happen to them. And he knows that. And I think he thought, this will never happen. He's never going to do it. We can beat him until he runs off the internet. Well, it's happening and I'm done. So I've started a GoFundMe. I got to share it. Hold on. It's a lofty one. But with all of the people he has slandered.
He's going to share it himself.
And defamed, I think people are done. And I think they'll help me get to the goal. I will be contributing my own funds to it as well to help me get there. But I'm done. It's time to go to court. It's time for him to prove all this. And one of the biggest things not criticisms, one of the cautionary tales I hear is
cautionary tale.
Well, he doesn't have anything to take. That's why he's doing it, because he has nothing to take. That very well may be true. But this is for me. I need to protect my future and my assets.
Oh,
I have a website calling me a sexual predator and groomer. I have lies being spread that I drunkenly abused a 41-year-old straight man, that I forced him to send me nudes. All of this now needs to be proven. I'm done. And since Ronald, your platform pushed it the most, I'm holding you responsible for all of it. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to talk about it anymore after this. I'm not going to respond, but I will say this: any harassment sent my way, text messages, phone calls, emails, live streams from certain people are all going to be turned over not just to the lawyer, but to the authorities. Ronald, I'm done. I was too nice to you because I felt bad for your family. I know what your son has gone through. I know how he has struggled, and the last thing I wanted to do is fuck up his life any more than it already is. But you want to know what I'm doing, Ronald, because of you? Because of threats that somebody will come here and take care of me? I'm looking for apartments. I don't even want to live here anymore. The house that I... Give me a second.
Oh. Is he fake crying for real? Let me bop it. Oh,
Okay.
Here we go.
The house that I poured so much into,
Oh, God, he is.
that I am very proud of. I want out of here. I want to go find an apartment. I want to put it under an LLC because you and your girlfriend have made it very clear that you will stalk and harass me until I'm either off the internet or I'm dead. So if you're going to have somebody kill me, Ronald, I'm going to make sure you are the first person. The first person, the authorities, the FBI, the CIA, my sister, my brother. I want everyone to know it was you. Okay? I know you want me to run. I don't run. People tried this shit for me 3 years ago, and I don't run. Sure, I've said some terrible things. I've made some nasty comments to people that I feel bad for.
This is so performative. Like, is he serious? Who took him seriously? Who took him seriously listening to this shit? There's a reason he's not on camera for this, you guys. Seriously.
I carried grudges longer than I should have. And I felt bad for all of it. And you know that. You know that. You know I'm not this monster, and yet you go live every day.
Gaslighting, love bombing, toot toot. Hey, Psyched for Life, I'm glad you could be here for this. Right, Lisa Mitchell? Then log off, my guy. It's not that serious.
Painting me out with these lies that I'm a pedophile, that I've stalked your child. I didn't even know what your child looked like until Matthew brought your child into the chat. Again, a receipt I can show a judge. You need to get ready to show where I am stalking everybody. Get ready to show where I'm stalking. I don't share anything on your house. You're in a lot of entanglements with people, and I have made it a point to stay out of each and every single one of them. I don't share anything about your house. I don't share anything about your private life. I don't go digging into anything. I am not a farmer. Something else I'm going to see if, since you've peddled that lie to your audience, see if I can hold you responsible for that lie as well. I don't do any of that. Anything. And yet here I am thinking about moving because I hurt a bunch of egos, because I called somebody a bitch in a DM. Again, felt bad for it, but doesn't matter. Let's ruin my life anyway. Because I called someone else weak. I need to have a bullet hole photoshopped into my forehead. Why? Why, Ronald? What do you want from me? Do you want me dead? Because the attorney seems to think so at this point. Based on everything we've looked at, the attorney's like, this guy clearly is not going to stop until he's muzzled by the law.
Isn't this exactly what he claimed? We watched the other day. Isn't this the same shit he claims that law enforcement said about AK? That she was dangerous? And he said that AK wouldn't stop till she was muzzled by the law?
or you're dead. Oh, I'm very worried. People don't know how worried I am. I have to look over my shoulder everywhere I go. I have cameras because 3 years ago, someone else threatened to kill me. And why? I can't give you a good reason. A community created this narrative that I was this evil person, and people just ran with it. Because what? I made fun of people. Videos were made about people who make videos about other people. Show me the slander. Show me the death. Show me where I've contacted your job. Show me where I've slandered you, Ronald. Show me what I've said one lie about you, Ronald, because you're going to have to show a lot of things in the future. When? I don't know yet. I'm not in a rush. Statute of limitations is 2 years. So this GoFundMe is going to stay up a bit. But I'm done, Ronald. I don't know what you want from me other than dead. But if you're going to send someone here to shoot me in the face, I'm at least going to make sure everybody knows where to look. Guys, I'm going to go. That's all I have to say. I didn't want to do this. I hate asking you guys for money. It's ridiculous. I have ignored it. You all know I have ignored this for so long. I have let him talk, and every time I've come to this place of GoFundMe, I see a photo of him looking downtrodden, looking sick, and then I feel bad for him because I'm like, nobody in his circle is helping him. Nobody in his circle is trying to better him. So I drop it. And then what does he do? He goes right back to it. You're not going to muzzle my First Amendment rights just because you don't like what I have to say. I've told you 1,000 times, Corbin. Call me ugly, call me fat, call me gaining pounds, call me a hammerhead shark. Let Beth Thomas Lyons say I stalk her all day. I do not care. My days of feeling bad for you are over. I've given you too much grace. And let this be, I'm telling your community right now, any harassment that comes my way after this stream is all being handed over and tied to Ronald Paul Corbin. He's inciting hatred, and I'm getting death threats now because of his lies. Okay? So you guys should have a group meeting and think about what this means. Because the days of doing this to people and trying to scare me off the internet, they're fucking done. Guys, that's it. I'm going to pin this.
Why did you take this down, Cliff Rebello? Why did you take this down? Why? Why is this no longer public on your channel?
This on Twitter. I'm going to put in the community.
Yeah, call me gaining pounds, and then he puts that in the lawsuit against AK.
I forgot.
Exactly. Gaining pounds in the lawsuit against AK. Yes, it is. Hey, Psych for Life. Oh, I already said hi to you, but still, hi.
Tell you, I'm sorry. So, financial plan. I'm going to throw my own money in to get to a goal. Once the GoFundMe hits a specific number, the ball is going to start rolling. Mm-hmm. Nobody's going to know who the attorney is until the whatchamacallit. The case is filed, whatever you want to call it, and whatever's left, it's all in the GoFundMe description. If I raise too much, I have a $15,000 goal. I know that's crazy. I'm hoping if there's larger creators here, you all can help me out and just push. Everything I raise that I don't use will go to a child sex a charity for child sex prevention. You know what I mean? I don't know what you call it. I'll find a charity for that because this is disgusting. The homophobia, the bigotry, something good is going to come out. I don't want his money. I don't want your money. I ain't stealing. So once this is all settled, I will show the reports, the financials, the charity donation receipts. What else? Oh, and please donate anonymously. Do not put your real name. If you really need me to know you donated, do it anonymous. Email me and let me know, hey, I donated to you. But as far as being transparent, that will come at some point. But for now, I'm raising money because I have the time. I've got 2 years stature, and we're just going to see how much money I can raise and how much this community wants this to stop. You all will know when things happen, when things go public. Okay, and now I think I covered everything. I love you guys. I'm sorry to have to ask you for this. It's not what I wanted to do, but he's forced my hand. I'm done being nice. And again, I'm warning you all. You harass me, you harass my family. It's all going to be given to the authorities, and it's all going to be tied back to Ronald Paul Corbin. Have a good day, everybody. As far as my stream tomorrow, I don't know yet, just me. I'll let you know. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Today, I'm going out with my friends because
today he's going out with his friends. Of course he is.
I refuse.
Today he's going out with his friends. Okay, thank you for that. This is the GoFundMe. Thank you for, oh, I didn't share that. Hold on. Where am I? Oh, I am sharing that. Okay. I want to go over here to about the GoFundMe. So I guess if I tap it back, he's going to say the date. But first, let me catch up in the chat. Hold on. Okay, so AK says he thought he could get away with it because I'm a minority woman. He could slander and abuse and no one would listen to me. Exactly, AK. Exactly. He thought he could get away with it because I'm a minority woman. He could slander and abuse and no one would listen to me. Oh my God. That's very true. Katie says, Lisa, Nikki, do you guys have the clip of him saying how quickly he raised that $3,000 and how easy it was? He did raise it very quickly because a month later he dropped the whole thing and gave the money to, what was her name? Rio? Didn't he say in college he wanted to get death threats? What's the problem then? Yeah, exactly. Sad fish, grift, and children as shield. Fuck you, Cliff, a.k.a. Rio Cassandra, right? AK says he went out of his way with Hussey to make sure no one would support me or believe me. They said they would take down any GoFundMe I tried to put up to get help. Bunny says he said I gave all of it back. He most certainly did not. He gave it to Rio. Rio isn't a child SA charity, Cliff. That's right. Okay, so this is about the GoFundMe and other things, live with Hillbilly Belinda. Let's get started. Oh, wait. So sorry. First, I was going to put this on the board. Let me find it. You guys don't believe that Cliff Rebello contacted the prosecutor's office to try to defend the defendant in the felony stalking case? You don't believe that? Let me just look and make sure I got everything out of here that I needed to get out of here. Let me see. Okay, share this tab instead. Here we go. November 8th, 2024, 2:07 p.m. This is the email address at clarkcounty.in.gov. Wrote, good afternoon, blah, 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 blah. Our office has received correspondence from Cliff Rebello in regards to Mr. Corbin's case. Are you familiar with this individual? Blah, 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 blah. Best Victim Advocate, Clark County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. Our office has received correspondence from Cliff Rebello in regards to Mr. Corbin's case. Are you familiar with this individual? What the fuck is wrong with you, Cliff Rebello?
I'm gonna do it, Belinda. How Yuns doing?
Look at Jens.
Okay, so this is sometime in June 2023 that, so 1 month after the stream we just watched where he announced that he is starting a GoFundMe to raise money to take legal action against Ron for all of the slander and defamation. 1 month later, he comes on panel once again off camera, I might add. Once again off camera. Any other fucking time, Cliff is on camera. Oh, he's not on camera for this shit. Why were you never on camera when you were talking about the GoFundMe to sue Ron, and then why you took it down and didn't sue him and gave all the money to your friend Rio? Why isn't your friend Belinda on camera either?
Look at Chins. Look at Chins.
Oh, tragic. I'll have a look.
Looking pretty and spiffy on a Sunday night, living your best lives.
How's everyone doing today? It is, what fucking day is it today? Oh my God, how was it June 25th? Where the hell did June go?
It's Sunday. It's almost the 4th of July.
And it is hot as balls here. Hot as balls. I made the mistake of being manly and mowing my lawn today.
Yeah.
And I don't have no shade in my lawn. And it was just pure, complete, just...
Okay, hold on. Before we listen to any more of this bullshit, I'm going to put this screenshot on the screen. I think this is really interesting. And it might really give some insight into just what Cliff is all about. Remember, I've been saying over the past couple of days that the whole, like, Cliff Rebello's whole purpose of being involved in this YouTube, on this YouTube platform and being a quote unquote content creator and doing what he does, his whole purpose is just to harass people, to be a fucking problem. And his whole purpose is not only to be a problem, but to instigate people into coming after him so he can then cry that he's a victim and then turn around and try to, sue them, throw them in jail? That's literally the only reason he is involved in any of this shit online. That's what he's here for. Cliff Rebello is not here to host a weight loss channel. Cliff Rebello is not here to be a reactor in Gore World. Cliff Rebello is not here to react to reactors reacting in Gore World. His content is not Gore Like Bread or Just Breezin' or whoever. That's not what he's here for. He is here to incite shit, start shit, fuck with people so that he can somehow instigate some sort of interaction with those people that he's targeting that he could then use to make himself a victim and then start slapping his dick on the table. Oh, I'm going to look at me. I've got an attorney and I sued so-and-so. You're a fake. You're a phony. You're a fraud. You're a nothing. And look at Cliff Rebello in high school. Was this in high school? Or was it college? I don't know. Name, Cliff Rebello. Major, marketing. Okay, so I guess college. Anchor position, executive editor. Oh, were you? This is the executive editor of this college publication called The Anchor. Okay. Job description. Oh, let's hear Cliff Rebello toot his own horn. As the executive editor, he was responsible for making The Anchor a successful publication. Boy, he's always like that word, huh? Success. Is success important to you, Cliff? Is being successful important? Is winning important for you, Cliff? How important is winning to you exactly? I think we all know the answer to that question by looking back 25 years ago now. It says all of the other editors operate under him. He has final say in all decisions concerning the paper. In short, he's the boss. He wrote that. You wrote that. What? Oh. Look, not only is success and winning very important to Cliff Rebello, but also ensuring that everybody in him, in his orbit, everybody in Cliff's orbit is beneath him. And he wants everyone to know that everybody is beneath him. Nikki says, can you confirm Hussey reached out to you to offer Maxwell's assistance for the criminal case? Oh, yes. Yes, he did. Hussey did. I have those DMs. He sure did. Hussey reached out to me right after it became public that Ron was being charged criminally, and he offered, I don't know what assistance Robert Maxwell could offer myself or my county prosecutor's office, but I politely declined, and then I told Hussey to go fuck himself, and I told him to tell his attorney he could suck my dick. I don't know what the fuck Hussey thought he was doing, approaching me in such a manner. Yeah, that job description is embarrassing. Yeah, well, he had to reach out from a stock account because he was blocked. Yeah. Cliff says, here's a quote from Cliff Rebello. I plan to keep tensions high on campus as long as I can, or at least one death threat, or I can at least, wait, is this really a quote? Let me try it again. Quote, I plan to keep tensions high on campus as long as I can, or at least get one death threat before I graduate, end quote. Cliff Rebello, executive editor of The Anchor, 2000. Exactly, bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? So even back 25 years ago in college, as the executive editor of this college news publication, his goal was to keep tensions high on campus and get somebody to threaten to kill him. So you've always been one who instigates shit in the hopes that you will instigate some sort of threat or wrongdoing against you that you can then be the victim of. You've been doing it since college, and I can only imagine since childhood, since high school. This has been your thing. This is your personality trait, Cliff. That's kind of disturbing. Exactly, AK. He has always done this. It's fact that the judge and jury will see, and you will not be able to drop this and get away from this. Cliff Rebello, thank you, AK. He probably pretended it was a joke. Mind you, this was in the early 2000s. Hey, Book Girl, this is like a bad wrestling promo. Well, I mean, we've seen this pattern of behavior from Cliff Rebello repeatedly here on YouTube since 2019, 2020. We just watched a video, a live stream of Cliff's from June of 2020, where the exact same shit that's going on that he's accusing people of and threatening people with in 2025, same shit back in 2020. They called me a pedo. I'm going to sue him. I'm such a victim. You're not going to tell us he's not. He is like this in real life. This is proof positive right here. This was Cliff Rebello in fucking college 25 years ago doing the same fucking shit. Instigating people in situations, hoping to instigate some sort of outcome that makes him the victim that he can then, what? Defend his own honor against? Isn't that what this comes down to, Cliff? You need to be a victim so bad so that you can, for once in your life, be successful in defending yourself against whatever wrong has been done against you. And I really believe that this is a deep-seated issue that you need to work out in therapy with a therapist, because this goes back to the relationship between you and your dad. You feel like you are a victim of your dad's homophobic, ideologies, and you are completely unable to defend yourself against that because it's your dad and you're afraid of him. So your whole life you have been unable to defend yourself, defend your self-worth. That's why he puts so much emphasis on how he is so much better and above everybody. And you've been unable to defend yourself against your father and his hate for you. And that is why you spent your whole life instigating shit, keeping tensions high, instigating people into victimizing you so you can defend yourself. You need to see a therapist immediately. And why? So you know what? That just also goes on to explain why it is he targets children and mothers, and specifically attacks mothers like me and Yaba, and uses our children and tries to call us bad mom, because his mother never protected him against the abuse he endured from his homophobic father. And his mother never fought for him. His mother never stood up to his dad and defended her gay son against her homophobic husband. That's why he hates mothers. That's why he hates children. That's why he's fixated on children and their mothers. Again, Cliff Rebello, get therapy. Wicked Crafter Jean, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to it. In other words, his biggest flex in 25 years was a volunteer position. That was a banger. Thank you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Lisa Simpson says he was delighted when the separation in the community happened. He was absolutely giddy with glee while everyone else was upset by it all. Lisa Simpson, thank you for the super chat, and you're absolutely right. That is the truth, 100%. We can go back and watch it. AK, thank you so much for gifting 5 Samantha Jean memberships. Opulent Designs, Juno, Janie Reads 2020, and Fallen Milkman, and Hijab Cheese is a good egg. Thank you so much. Welcome, new members. Woo, I bet Belinda doesn't review that last segment, does she? What's the timestamp for that fucking banger? What's our timestamp? Around 2 hours and 15 minutes, Belinda. When you review my live stream, that's your fucking timestamp. Go to right around 2 hours and 15 minutes. Make sure you play this part. You too, Cliff Rebello, you know you will not be able to control yourself. You're going to review this stream. Make sure you review 2 hours, 15 minutes, all the way through to 2 hours, 22. Put the timestamp in the chat. I got to write it down in my notebook. 2 hours, 15 minutes. And that's probably going back a little too far. I just want to make sure you don't miss a motherfucking minute of it. Write it down. Belinda and Cliff. YouTube Pinod. If you haven't PA'd by then, when you review this stream, you make for fucking sure you get the 2 hour, 15 minute to 2 hour, 22 minutes. No fucking around. All right. Here, I'll put it in the chat myself, goddammit. 02 15 00 to 02 22. Well, now it's 23, motherfuckers. Now it's 23. There we go. Peanut asked her chat for over $200 for high-speed internet for her last stream, then deleted the stream as soon as she got it. You're fucking lying. Say swear, AK. Say swear. Where's my gavel? I feel like I need to hit something. Let me get my gavel. I've had enough. You know what I was looking for yesterday? I swear. She said swear. You know what I was looking for yesterday? I was looking for the notes that I took when I called I believe it's the Pinellas County, Florida, whatever, to see what the status of these police reports that Sniff used to talk about. Remember, he said that he filed a police report on Tragic and also one on Ron, and that that's what the FBI got involved from. Anyway, I had notes on all that. I had the case numbers, the status, and everything. I was looking for those notes. Couldn't find them. So sorry. But I do remember that I was told that at whatever point in time it was that I called, I think it may have been summer of 2023 that I called to find out like what the status of those was. Could have been 2024, but I feel like it was further. No, it was definitely further back than that. So it had to have been 2023. Anyway, about it. I was told that the one of the reports that Clifford made for harassment on the internet was closed, just dead ass closed. They were done with it, didn't do shit, weren't going to do shit. And the other one was still open, but it was, what was the status? Something like open, but suspended with no further leads or some shit like that. Like it was nothing. Like it was dead in the water. Yet you still had Cliff going on YouTube every day. Yes, guys, I just talked to the police and my FBI agent, and they're making progress. Blah, blah. No, they're not. No, they're not. Anyway, where was I? Where were we, guys? Hold on. No, I got too many tabs. Are you shocked? Let me close that piece of shit live stream of Belinda's from the other day. Nobody's going back to that dumb shit. That wasn't it. It should be right here. Yeah, okay. Wait, is it? No, this isn't it. It's this one. Okay. Lord have mercy. I found my way, everybody. Don't worry. Let me close this. I'm going to close that. We already watched it. Who's giving a known drug user money? I hope when she does too much, they hold you accountable. As do I. As do I. Yeah, nothing screams addiction like the way she auto-end streams right after her Cash App donos. Clowns, a lot of them. Zeta Ray, I agree. Oh, babe, really? Peanut has been missing? Really? She disappeared after that stream? Oh, okay. I'm going back in the chat. I gotta catch up. Yeah, this is they'll resort to talking about Arabia again. I'm pretty sure that bitch died. No cap. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Let's see. All right, I think I'm caught up. Oh, now he says the FBI has an open case with just you, the Clearwater, Florida FBI office. That's a lie. That's a lie. That is a fucking lie, 100%. So, Clifford Bello, here I am on my YouTube channel. I'm going to go ahead and call you a liar because I believe that to be an absolute fucking lie. That's my belief.
Under the sun, beaten down on me. It was a lot. So I did that today. I was very proud of myself. I burned some calories, but man, did it suck. And then
were you push mowing?
Yeah, well, no, I have it's a gas, but I mean, you have to push, right? Yeah, I don't think it propels. I think it's a push. I don't know. It's gas.
Like you don't ride it. Like you don't have the fancy lawnmower like I have, right? Where you just ride it around the yard.
No. I don't have enough. I don't have enough lawn to grift a lawnmower. Like you do, my dog.
I got my darling. I stole a huge yard. You know, I mean, I grifted the yard and the mower that I used to mow it. So,
yeah, well, I did that.
Well, hello, everybody.
He goes, yeah.
In the chat, how you doing?
And then I had an appointment, which you knew about. We'll get into that a little later on. Mm-hmm. And then I went to lunch. And apparently my salad is being heavily analyzed on a panel because there's nothing else to talk about. My lunch was fabulous. And for the old lady in the back, it was not seafood salad. I don't live in Connorsville. It was ahi tuna with a garlic aioli toss, like dressing on it. But sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was seafood salad. Like, bitch, we think this is the Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah.
I ain't going to the Piggly Wiggly to eat food. If I want to go to Piggly Wiggly food, I date her.
Was it on a plastic plate?
It was not a plastic plate. It was a restaurant. It's actually a very nice restaurant. I'm not going to give the name, although they all know.
Listen, the only reason I'm not bopping through this is because he's going to say the date, and I want to hear it.
Oh, I live anyway, so it don't fucking matter. But it's it's Hawaiian themed. So they have like a pineapple shit. You know what it is? Not wasabi. Not wasabi.
No. We have a restaurant here called Wasabi.
What do you
and they do all the cooking in front of you with all that.
Oh no, that's hibachi. That's hibachi, girl.
No, it's called wasabi. They do that. No, well, whatever.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. So it's probably called wasabi. So wasabi is a
Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to eat my cottage cheese and I'm dying of starvation. What you just saw there is a prime example of how Clifford always has to make sure that everybody around him knows that they are beneath him.
Hawaiian.
Including you, Belinda. You ugly bitch.
Snack. Like when I was in Hawaii, I had no and it's sticky rice. Like you put just bear with me. You might think it sounds good, but a lot of people will be like, ill. I thought it was ill. And then I had it. It is a little bed, I guess, of sticky rice, and then they put a slice of Spam on top.
I was going to say, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I love it. It's so good.
And then, hey, Kayla and everybody else, and then they wrap it in a seaweed wrap. Delish. So they have stuff like that. So I had it was their special for the day, honestly.
Look at Becky is desperate to climb up to his level. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. We have that here. Yep. Yep. Me too. Pick me.
Not great. Because I like, when I have, do you eat ahi tuna or no?
No.
When I eat ahi tuna, I like it with just like a drizzle of a balsamic. And this was like, they tossed it in this aioli sauce.
Callie's bathroom studio, you are not kidding. I damn near live on that shit now. I can't really chew much.
Sauce, and it just took away the flavor of the ahi tuna. And I don't know. First world problems.
Listen to him. Oh, I don't know. First world problems. You wouldn't know anything about that, Belinda. You live in the mountains and you couldn't possibly have a, what did he say it was? What was it? A wasabi restaurant.
Milano missed us. Why? Where are you going? The solar flares. Oh, is that? You know what? I saw something on the news that said, get ready for a... Dexter, if you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to send you to Oscar. I saw something on the news that we can expect a catastrophic internet outage. Is that what that's about?
Oh,
Rio,
God.
listen, spam.
Negative.
It gives me anxiety. But my friend made me try it on the wasabi with the rice of the seaweed, and I must say it is one of the...
Spam is good. If you like that, you love spam and eggs. Trust.
I think my issue with spam is just it's who is outside? I don't got no people here. Am I being swatted? The spam is because of the way it's packaged, like the can with the jelly on top.
Cliff's rattling on about tuna, and there's Belinda and her hamburger helper.
That's the part that gets me going.
Hey, hippie peas. Glad you could be here.
But once you, like, if somebody serves it to me and I don't have to see it in its natural habitats, it ain't bad. It ain't bad.
Addicted to cold brew said it's called wasabi, dumbass.
Oh, it's good. Spam and eggs is so good.
It's that will be done for us. So, Belinda, how you doing? How's life before we get into business?
Oh, thank you, Nikki.
How's your man's? How's your dog? How's your families? How's Tennessee?
Everybody's good. Just gave Oscar a bath earlier. Junior's doing good, feeling much better. Thank goodness. I think I told you we went out yesterday, and I had some of the best spaghetti ever. Like I told you, I told you here I was being a total fat ass.
Here he is talking about his ahi tuna and his very expensive sushi. And she's like, yeah, I went out for the best spaghetti of my life.
Yesterday, Jesus, Lord help me. And it was so good. It was homemade spaghetti. It was homemade. She makes homemade sauce, homemade pasta, and the bread that came with it was also homemade.
Nice.
Oh my God! It's just this little hole in the wall here.
Okay, shut up. Hold on, just real quick. I'm gonna bop over here. Wait, hold on. Do I have the right one? Yeah, I do. Okay, that's the right one. Okay, over here. To 1520. I'm told this is a clip of Cliff Rebello flat out calling Tragic a pedophile. I don't know. Let's see. Keep your poor people food description to yourself, Belinda. Signed, Cliff.
Tragic a pedo. Yes, I have called.
Whoa. Tap, tap. I had to crank the volume up a little.
Tragic a
tap, tap.
The fucking rage pig.
This is dated December 4th, 2023. December 4th, 2023. It's right there. See down here at the bottom? December 4th, 2023.
And I just don't know if I have the energy to sit in a courtroom dealing with a drug addict and a fucking rage pig. And then they're like, Gigi will never do it because he's called Tragic a pedo. Yes, I have called Tragic a pedo because Tragic has been caught on numerous occasions talking about how hot minor girls are. So yes, if I were to stand in front of a judge and I said, well, Your Honor, I based my
2023 Sky
opinion off of these two messages where he thinks minor children are hots, the judge is going to go, well, that's a valid opinion. It's not.
Oh, so like where we formed our opinions that your behavior towards Tragic, your sexually charged behavior towards Tragic was predatory in nature. Tragic, I think Sky was trying to delete their own message, not yours. Sorry about that. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, back over to this bullshit.
That look kind of like a little pizza, and they have like a daily special and everything. Meatloaf, you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't care.
And then the next day, because that spaghetti was
the mom and shop Italian restaurants that are made. We had my friends came over yesterday. We we binge watched. I don't watch.
Cliff Rebello, AK, would like to know, why did you call her a child sex trafficker? Why did you call her that? Can you tell us?
TV, but I started watching that show Yellow Jackets. Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we had watched season 1.
No, she hasn't. And she doesn't care. And she wants you to shut up.
And then we started season 2, and then she's like, "I'm gonna come over Saturday." So I was like, "Oh, you know what? I love to entertain."
Yeah. Every time she says something, he's like, "Cool, but now let's talk about me."
So I did season 2, and then she's like, "I'm gonna come over Saturday." So I was like, "Oh, you know what? I love to entertain." So I ended up making penne vodka with shrimp
Did you guys hear Becky light up a cigarette?
and Cajun sausage, delicious. And then I made myself a key lime fucking pie. So good. And we watched the rest of season 2, and that show, for those of you who watch the Yellow Jackets,
I'll be right back. Hold on.
4 people live at the same time. I know Fedora's live, and that was
She had to leave because he asked if she heard of the show Yellow Jackets. She was like, yeah. And then he starts talking about it. So for fear that he might ask her a question about the show, she had to hop off real quick.
That was unfortunately an accident. I apologize to her for that. Who else is live? Anyway, so I did that.
Bitch, I smoke Marlboro.
And
Bitch, I smoke
way better than
Marlboro.
Olive Garden. And then I was going to say, speaking of Olive Garden, I wanted to, but I got to wait for Melinda to come back for that one. We're going to talk about the recent developments before we get into business about Olive Garden. It's too much. I was like, what?
Yes, exactly, Gigi Wears Spanx. He had to one-up her homemade best spaghetti of her life with his homemade penne. Always has to keep whoever is around him beneath him.
The Olive Garden. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about, but we'll see. It is hot as balls here today. For those of you who were not here at the beginning of the stream, it's got to be like 90 something degrees. And I decided to be manly and mow my lawn today.
Oh my God!
Again, illegal products. Isn't that what she does? Let me say hi to the chat. Texas One, Tara Harris, Milana, Moonface, Pontu, Ordinary Girl Trying to Be Fabulous, Tommy R, your butt. Oh, damn it. Your whatever is next, your pick is next. Gucci Gang, Gamer Girl, Texas One again. Milano, how you doing? Soft Reset, Vintage Camera.
Okay, I'm back.
Laura Lulu, Rio, of course. Linda Cinnabon. Blah blah blah. Anyways, so
She came back once it was obvious he had moved past that stupid fucking TV show she didn't want to talk about.
I just remember. Sorry, I had to go stir my beef stew. Remember, I told you I was making beef stew, and I was like, "Oh shit, I need to go stir my damn beef stew." Whatever.
So before, when you were walking away, I was going to get into business. Then I started talking about Italian food, and I said, way better than Olive Garden. And then Olive Garden made me think of YouTube rejects.
Oh God, yeah.
So how long did you have it? You said a month, 3 weeks?
What?
Didn't you guess? Was that you? Wait, somebody had like a pool of how long before that fell apart. Was
Oh,
it you?
I don't know. Probably was.
Somebody in the Twitter said like 3 or 4 weeks. And I was like, yeah, I think you're about right. It was about that time.
Right on the damn money. We knew it wasn't going to last long. Just like,
Do you think I know my answer, and I'm pretty sure you'll know my answer. I'm going to ask you, I think I know your answer too. But do you think they really had never seen those streams before last week? The YouTube reject streams?
No, they knew. It's just that he was making money.
He doesn't care about I don't think he cared about that, because if he cared about the things that people say about him, except for like the Negative Nation thirst buckets, the people that like the other creators, does he have a creator around him anywhere that has not talked shit about him? Like, why did YouTube reject shit talk matter all of a sudden, right?
Yeah. Jordy, City of Thieves, thank you so much for the super chat, hun. Dang, just talking about spaghetti made her excited to the point she needed to smoke one after. Jordy, City of Thieves, that was a fucking banger. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no. I mean, even his girlfriend, so.
Right, Kelly Jean? I can't afford legal advice for other people's life ruination tactics, but I go out to eat and drink every damn day.
Yeah, and it was crazy that they did that, but whatever. Anyway. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Steph. Hello. Thanks for being here. So let's talk about the GoFundMe. So I haven't been around for a couple weeks. I'm not going to give details.
Oh, notice he says I haven't been around for a couple of weeks.
For obvious reasons, because, people who exploit their traumas love to exploit other people's traumas, and I'm not in the mood.
He said people who exploit their traumas like to exploit other people's traumas. You mean the way you trauma dumped last week to your members only? And your public live stream the same day that you went live while I went live reading the court documents? What was that, Tuesday? The way you trauma dumped that day? The way you're about to trauma dump? My first timestamp that I wrote down says 10 minutes, and we're currently at 10 minutes, 12 seconds, so we're there. And guess what my first note was? Trauma first. He is going to trauma dump. Is that not exploiting trauma? And what did you just say out of your own fucking mouth?
We're off for a couple weeks. I'm not going to give details for obvious reasons, because, people who exploit their traumas love to exploit other people's traumas, and I'm not.
People who exploit their traumas like to exploit other people's traumas. That's you. That's 100% you. Thank you for admitting that.
On the moon. Anyway, so I've had a family member in the hospital, so I've been dealing with that for a little bit. And Belinda knows all the details, but we don't need to talk about the details here. And during that, actually, no, I'm lying to you. Before the hospital thing happens, I've mentioned cancer on this platform before. Like, I think I've said to you, I'm dealing with
God, listen to his fucking tone of voice, dude. The way he says shit. Like, this is so fucking cringy. Cliff, do you listen to your own replay? Are you satisfied with what you sound like and the shit you say and how you say it? Like, do you really think that you're fucking cool? Again, take note, he's not on camera for this.
family member who is dealing with cancer.
Hey, Blondie and LB. Glad you could be here.
And he called me, and he's not getting great news right now. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I'm not going to talk about it, but hospital cancer, etc.
There's new trials being tested, but they're talking time frames. It was 3 Tuesdays ago when I got that call. It was a very upsetting call. But it's just one of my favorite family members. I've talked about him before. If you watched long enough, you probably even know his name at this point. So I'm hoping that the trials, work for him that he's starting on. So that happens. So I'm dealing with that blow, and then I'm dealing with the family, whatever.
Yeah.
The family, sorry, chocolate's kicking in. Hello, the family hospital stay. And as I was sitting in the hospital last week, and I was thinking, I really need to go live. I have to do shit. Like, I have to get back on the YouTube.
Listen to this. He's going to tie in his personal family trauma and drama, medical drama into. See if this doesn't sound eerily similar to the shit he was saying on Tuesday. Right? Where he seems to have this come to Jesus moment, this moment of clarity where he decides that all this internet stuff is just so silly and it's so beneath him and he's just so above it and it's better than him, and that for his mental health he's going to have to make the right decision where this is all concerned. This is 2023 and you're going to hear him say the same shit that he was saying just this past Tuesday.
Thinking, if I got a phone call and the doctor was like, Gigi, you got 6 months to live. God forbid. Well, I'm sure other people would celebrate, but most of you, I think, would be upset. God forbid. Would I be happy with the last 6 months and the way I spent the last 6 months of my life? And that answer was a resounding no.
Yeah.
And I can't look forward to another 6 to 12 months of this. And I'm not talking about the shit talking on Twitter. I'm sure they think I'm hiding or what. That shit doesn't bother me. Clifford Bello. I don't care anymore. I had to shut it down because everything else was so much more important.
Hold on, in case you are not reading chat, I'm going to read it for you. AK said, didn't he recently cry about some medical news about himself and we never heard about it again? And Alex says, yes, it was very serious, and I believe he also mentioned cancer. And AK says, yes, he did. Oh, I don't watch Cliff Rebello, so I wouldn't know, but I'm going to take your word for it.
Important to me. My uncle.
Exactly. Someone's literally dying, supposedly a beloved uncle of his, and Gigi's like, how can I make this about myself? Again, that is a personality trait. Dare I say it is I don't know, what's the word I'm trying to think of. My dog just started barking, so I can't think of it.
Uncle,
fucking narcissist.
His name, whatever. But I know I've mentioned it before. My family member being in the hospital. By the way, they were released on Friday. They're fine. Well, as fine as they can be, but we're on the road to recovery. So
Kobe Downs said genital wart.
I'm like, I don't want to spend the next 6
Oh, Pondu, thank you for bringing that up. Says, but he has the nerve to say garlic bread fake cancer.
6 months to 2 years dealing with somebody who is not happy unless everyone around him is unhappy. And I feel like I have given him exactly what he wanted. This is what he wanted. He wants people to drive away their audience, to not be happy, to be miserable, to feel like they're losing on opportunities, because that's his entire life. That's his entire existence. And I didn't want to do that. So I thought long and hard, and I'm like, and I talked with 4 attorneys, law firms. So number 1 was Ohio, number 2 was Florida. Number 1 and 2 would be hard to use because Ohio would have to retain a lawyer in Indiana. And I'm like, I got to pay 2 retainers. That's a lot. Number 2 was Florida. And he was like, we can argue that because the internet can be accessible from Florida, we can argue that the crime took place in Florida. I said, does that work? He said, not always. I said, awesome. Now, number 3 and 4. Now, number 2, the Florida lawyer was very nice. It's very hard to find defamation lawyers in Indiana, by the way. The Florida attorney was able to find.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Lisa Mitchell said he's absolutely a psychopathic narcissist. I agree 100%. I'm sorry, a sociopathic narcissist. Yes.
Me 2 names. I called them both. And they both had very similar messages for me. This is going to be very costly. I said, I know I'm crowdfunding and I'll just do a continual crowdfunding or whatever. And they were like, but
I know I'm crowdfunding. I'll just keep asking other people to cough up their hard-earned money so I can sue this guy for calling me names on the internet. Okay.
They're like, we want to make sure you understand how costly they could be. He can continue appealing and appealing and appealing. And it sounds like he doesn't have anything of his own. So he's just going to keep, probably going to pro se it, keep filling out appeal paperwork. And then you're going to end up having to pay thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands before you even get to a decision. Oh, fuck that Nightbot. I forgot to turn him off. Ignore Nightbot. My bad.
Did he have these talks with these attorneys before or after he went to the internet and the viewers on the internet and asked them to send him their money so he could sue him?
So, and number 4.
Exactly, Miss T. What is the point of this?
Kind of said this thing.
Right, 2 Cardinals. I'll just keep draining everyone else's bank account for a lawsuit. It's no problem. Exactly, AK says, see, he knew my parents had money and would give it to me to settle. That is what they were fucking banking on.
Number 4 said actually a lot more. Number 4.
Exactly. What changed with AK? Oh, yeah, a free lawyer came along.
Was just like, why are you not pursuing criminal charges? I said, because I live in a red state. He lives in a red state. Nobody gonna give a fuck. Nobody's gonna care. Now, no offense, Belinda. I know you're not an extreme rightist.
It's true.
So I don't lump you into that. I don't.
You know who is an extreme right-wing political, just very, very, very committed to the right-wing political agenda? Do you know who is? Not Belinda, not Gigi. Gigi's dad. Yeah, Cliff's dad. Katie, thank you so much for the super chat, hon. I think the theme here is that all of these attorneys told him to fuck off until he met Mr. Maxwell. Mr. Maxwell has encouraged him to continue. Yes, exactly, Katie. Exactly. Thank you for the super chat.
I'll lump you into that. But they were like, and then I talked to another creator who made it very clear to me that the bigotry in Indiana starts at the top.
Oh, that was me. I'm the one who told him that. And it's true. Because he was like, Samantha, I can't find a lawyer in Indiana. Can you help me? Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh, and by the way, I think I'm going to get him on hate crimes because, Indiana has a hate crime law. I was like, pal, listen. Yeah, Indiana has a hate crime law, but I'm telling you what, it's nothing but toilet paper. Hate crime law. They put a hate crime law in the books because they had to. no one's going to do shit about it. I told him that for sure. I told him nobody in Indiana is going to care about you if you go crying to them and saying, oh, I'm victimized because I'm a gay man. You will get nowhere. And it's true. Anyway. Oh, Nikki, really? Okay. We cannot get to this today because I've already gone on too long. What is this? We're almost at 3 hours and I still have shit I have to do. But I will put the pin in that for our next stream. Thank you.
So the lawyer, and I told the lawyer that. Lawyer was like, look, suing this guy.
Yeah, I can't find a lawyer, Sam. Help. I told him. You know what? I didn't lie to him. I didn't gas him up. I sure didn't. I told him flat the fuck out. You're going to get nowhere. But if you want to give it the good old college try, this is how you might start. This is where, how you might try to do it. I did. But I told him flat out he's going to get nowhere in Indiana.
Civilly, you're not going to get anything from it. You're literally just going to he's going to up your attacks. He's going to continue doing what he.
See, if you sue him civilly, you're going to get nothing. Well, what was it you would try to get from somebody in a civil suit? Money. He keeps talking about how Ron has nothing.
He's doing, and you have a choice to go broke or to ignore it or to monetize it because he knows I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, right. Sure, a lawyer told you to do that. I'm sure.
He's like, just. This guy had him pegged in minutes. The guy literally was like, it sounds like this guy can't stand it when people have what he can't have himself. I'm like, that's exactly how he is. He gets very upset that he fucks things up and he wants everyone else to not have it as well. And they were like, so if you're gonna get annoyed by him, just make $1 off of it. I'm like,
really? That's what your lawyer told you? If you're gonna be annoyed, might as well make $1. Well, did you? Are you making money on YouTube, Cliff Rebello?
Maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. But
that's what I told you. Like that's not, taking him to court, if you think about it, is not going to hurt him at all, especially right now since he's got DC's credit card. It's not even going to hurt him monetarily.
In the house
not
sales.
Exactly. So he's going to be spending her money.
God, the way Belinda says "not" makes me want to not.
And I'm going to keep begging. And I don't like to beg. Let's not forget. I
know. You've been complaining to me about it.
I'm generous. I love helping other people, but I don't like to beg for money. I fucking hate it. Anyways, continue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. And you've told me that how many fucking times? Like,
I hate it.
You just hate it, and I do too. And I like I told you earlier or whenever, is like what I've noticed, especially with YouTube Reject, how that kind of went down with her. The main reason Pegs is mad at her is because she was making money where he couldn't. And that is the only thing that bothers Nick.
Girl, Belinda, shut up. Like, literally, shut up. You're so fucking stupid. You say the same shit about everybody, and none of it makes sense. Just shut up.
In my opinion, it's where if you're sitting here and you're making money on YouTube.
AK said they got a private investigator to investigate me and my family. Maxwell did. Hussey said information on stream that he got from Maxwell's PI.
And he can't. Especially on him. Bitch, please.
And an ordinary girl makes a point, and he's got D. Higgins on his side.
True.
She's
spending other people's money.
She's willing to fund anybody to keep her docs out of their hands. And I'm 100% convinced that's why she doesn't walk away. I'm 100%, although she must have been drunk last night because she liked one of my tweets and commented under it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think this girl knows it's me. D, put the fucking champagne down. You commented. She literally was like, it was a post about him, and she goes, he's a whiny twerp. And I'm like, oh, girl, you better put your champagne down, because if he sees that, you're forget it. You're done.
Mm-hmm. Well, probably not, because she does give him a lot of money. So, But I was thinking, it's like I told you, that's what I've come to realize. Like, I'm not taking anybody to court. I'm not doing shit, because I'll just stream at you, laugh at you, and make a few bucks, and you can kiss my ass. So whatever.
Well, I know people.
And I think that's what.
Funny as shit. Okay. Anyway, continue.
What do you need to do?
Well, people will say he's impulsive. But let me explain something. I need to explain something about that day, right?
Just shut up. I'm going to bot forward to 2150. We're almost there. This is where he talks about what's best for his mental health and why he doesn't want to stream. There's actually 2 timestamps I have for that. Where are we at? 2150? Here.
Do it. And honestly, if Lawyers 3 and
Oh, yes. Alex said D. Higgins, a.k.a. No Name.
4, the ones in Indiana, were all about doing it. And we're like, yeah, let's get them. Let's fuck them. We'd probably still be going forward. But they're both literally like, what are you doing? You're going to waste your money. Number 4 gave me way more advice. Number 3 was pretty blunt and was like,
how much time did this deranged, unhinged freak of a fucking problem spend on the phone with how many attorneys? Whoa. You do this and work a full-time job? Wow.
let's fuck them. We'd probably still be going forward. But they're both literally like, what are you doing? You're going to waste your money. Number 4 gave me way more advice. Number 3 was pretty blunt and was like, you're going to win. You're probably not going to win anything except bragging rights. Bragging rights is not going to make him shut up. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Number 4 is the one who was like, you need to be long-forming this guy, filing police report. Yes. And then at some point, he already thinks hate crimes have already been committed at this point. When you say a gay man's HIV positive, he said
if that attorney thought there had been a hate crime committed, he would have advised you to file a police report.
So if we were talking liberal states, he'd probably already be in handcuffs at this point.
Yeah.
You just can't do that. It's a hate crime.
Yeah.
So he was like, if I were you, I would just continue doing what you're doing.
I don't think that's a hate crime. I mean, I'm not trying to say it's a good or whatever. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't think it is. Oh, AK said he spent hundreds for each consultation too. They are not free.
Laugh at him legally or whatever I was doing. And then when
Salva said it again. Gigi's face is a hate crime. Zeta Ray, you're so sweet.
And then just keep filing it. And then at some point when I have enough, just ask the detective, look, send this up to the Florida District Attorney. And then the prosecutor will look at it and see if there's a case.
Yeah.
So.
Did you ever do that? No? Why not? Why did you not do that? Was it because you decided to target AK and sue AK for all of the things that you were first going to sue Ronaldo for? So you decided not to bother with Ronaldo because your attorneys that you consulted with and you came to the conclusion that Ronaldo had nothing to take. There was nothing you could take from Ronaldo. And in fact, they advised you that you would probably be the one losing money because he would keep you tied up in court. So you said, not worth it. And then you decided to instead sue AK because AK what? Had family who did have money to take. Isn't that right? You said it. We watched it at the beginning of the stream. You said, okay, I know you're broke, but your family has money. I'm just saying. Oh, but tell us again. Belinda, you can chime in too here. Why don't you both tell us again how it's never been about money for Clav? That's not what this appears. It is not what it appears. You're literally telling us after extensive legal counsel and consultation, we've all come to the conclusion that this is a big fat fucking waste of my time because Ronaldo has nothing to take. And then not only did you not do what you claim you were told to do by one of these lawyers, which was continue to collect evidence until you have enough to turn over to the prosecuting attorney and ask for charges. You didn't do that. You didn't do that, and why didn't you do that? Because you were too busy looking for an alternative target, and you found that in AK, somebody who does have something to take, some sort of monetary value. Wow. That's crazy, Cliff Rebello.
Oh, that's what I'm just gonna do. I don't know.
Bye, Margie. Thank you for being here. I know I've been going on forever, but it's like I haven't found a good stopping point yet, because this is just really fucking good shit. Oh, I love you, girl.
What else to do? And I know people are like, oh, what about the GoFundMe? So I'm gonna do a refund. However, there's a problem. This is what I'm going to ask you guys to bear with. And if some of you are mad,
Marcy,
I'm sorry, I get it. But I need to do what's best for my mental health. Like, Belinda would be like, are you going to stream? And I'm like, Belinda, I don't.
Exactly, Lisa Simpson. Thank you for pointing that out. And let me put that shit on the fucking board. Not only did he not do what he claims he was advised to do by attorneys he consulted with, which was to continue to collect evidence and then turn it over to law enforcement. No, you did the exact opposite. And when that same person that you were going to sue civilly and were supposed to be continuing to collect your evidence of criminal wrongdoing on, and then turn it over to law enforcement and the prosecutor for criminal charges, you did the opposite. When that person was charged criminally for the second time for internet fuck shit. Don't forget, Cali, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, charged him once. You claimed you were going to pursue criminal charges, and you claim an attorney told you you had a case. Just keep collecting the evidence. You didn't do it. So when yet another party was victimized by that same person, and he was charged criminally again, you attempted to interfere in that case and contacted the prosecutor on behalf of Ronaldo. The fuck? Did you miss that part? Did you see where I put the screenshot of the email from the victim's advocate asking me if I knew you because you had contacted the office? Did you see the date on that motherfucker? It was literally as soon as the charges hit, Cliff called the prosecutor to intervene for Ronaldo. Unfucking real. You are a fucking joke, Cliff Rebello. You are a joke. You're an embarrassment. You've been an embarrassment to your family your entire life. You're not just an embarrassment to your dad, which you are. You are an embarrassment to your mom, because I'm quite sure that every mother loves their son, of course. So I'm sure your mom was put in a very difficult position in the middle between her son and her husband. You've also been an embarrassment to your sister your whole life. Your parents made your sister let you tag along, and she was embarrassed of you. And you should be embarrassed here, online, on YouTube. You should be. You want to talk about people's behavior? Your behavior since you've been on YouTube 2019, 2020 is embarrassing. And we've been watching clips of that over the last week. AK and Alex do an amazing job of covering that as well. You're an embarrassment. You should be embarrassed. The only reason Belinda is even in any way aligned with you is because she too has always been a loser her whole life with no friends, just like you. She just wants somebody to be her friend. You let that sink in. Why is Pinod your friend? Isn't she beneath you? Criminal, drug addict, thief, loser who's lost her channel on YouTube, van evading. Isn't she beneath you? So why are you friends with her online, Cliff? Why is she friends with you? Have you ever asked yourself that question? No? Maybe you should. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
what's our timestamp? We'll say 3 hour. Make sure all of you, same list as before. Clifford, Belinda, Peanut, whoever else is going to review this stream, make for fucking sure you get the 3 hour through 3 hour 5 minute mark. Make sure you review that as well. 3:05:00. Yes, babe. Yeah. Did I go off? That's funny. All right. Where was I? Oh yeah, I lost my tab.
Oh, that's what I'm just gonna do. I don't know what else to do, and I know people are like, "Oh, what about the GoFundMe?" So I'm gonna do a refund. However, there's a problem. This is what I'm gonna ask you guys to bear with. And if some of you are mad, I'm sorry. I get it, but I need to do what's best for my mental health. Like Belinda would be like, "Are you gonna stream?" And I'm like, "Belinda, I don't feel like streaming because before I wanted to stream."
Okay, listen. Finally, I really wanted to get to this point, okay? Because if you remember, we just read in the original complaint just the other day, and I am gonna read it again. It is right the fuck here. It says, where is it? Aha, right here. Throughout 2023, there were periods where Mr. Rebello did not want to create as much content as he could have due to knowing that it would lead to additional harassment. There were periods of time when he did not want to go live or upload videos just so he could avoid dealing with the relentless harassment and defamatory claims from defendant AK and her associates. So on and so forth. This is now that Mr. Rebello has decided to continue his content as a semi-regular interval, the harassment and defamation have increased. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's hear it, Clifford. This is June of 2023.
And if some of you are mad, I'm sorry, I get it, but I need to do what's best for my mental health. Like Belinda would be like, "Are you going to stream?" And I'm like, "Belinda, I don't feel like streaming because before I wanted to stream to make you guys laugh, to have a good time, to have fun. And now I'm feeling like I have to stream to beg for money. And I don't want to do that. And I don't like it.
You said that the whole time. And I'm like, are you sure you want to do this? People are understanding, you can, in the chat, I've been telling Gigi, hey, we got a good group of fellers over here. And y'all are the most understanding,
I just want to note here real quick. So this email's May 8th. The GoFundMe started May 4th. That's May 8th. And then when I press play up here, it's going to say image _. That's the date of this screenshot. And it's, I believe,
gracious and
away.
Giving people ever.
June 25th, 2023. Do you see it?
On the fucking planet. And,
And so I think this live stream, we missed it. I said I was going to listen for the date and I missed it, but I believe it was June 20, June 25th maybe, but 20 something, 27th. I don't know. Okay, Alex.
When you think about it, Gigi, you could probably spend $50K or more, really,
on a court case.
On a court case.
He said based on the history, because I told him
about $50K or more for sure.
About how his lady friend likes to start.
Well, the email says May 8th. I think that was the first round. That was the first round of the $1,295.
Shit and not show up to court, and they think this is all a game. He was like, up to 20. But he was like, this could go on for 2 years. And then I think I've told you how I had a landlord who stole my security deposit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've told that story a few times. It took me 18 months to get that money back. It ended up being much more. But he kept, because every time I got a judgment, he appealed. And then my lawyer asked for more. Thank you, Jesus. At the time, my lawyer is my friend who lives up north. La Mermogrosa, mi amor, ¿cómo estás? At the time, he still is my friend. He lives up north. He was a lawyer, so he did it all for me for free. I gave him money when I guess contingency.
Shut up.
Now the guy.
Shut up. Fucking word salad. Shut up. God. Ugh.
I ended up paying way more than he was supposed to, but he had it. This will happen with this.
Oh, Alex said she put the receipts of him publicly denying that he stands up for Ronaldo, but this was after he contacted the prosecutor. Wow.
Stu nod. And my damages will keep going up. Well, he's not going to have that. He's not going to get it. They're not going to get married because she's going to want to make sure her money stays in her side. So if they got married, I think that's a different. Well, I don't know about Indiana.
He's not going to marry her. You're insane. Absolutely not.
Okay, so hold on. Where are we at? 24:15. He said again at 30:50 that his silence is not because of he doesn't say the bodega, but that is definitely who he's talking about. Listen,
so different, and he was like, this thing is gonna like just drive you nuts. He was like, and he's gonna win. Like, why are you driving yourself nuts over this? You know, why are you wasting your time? Like, if it's bothering you this much, just don't do it. We go back to laughing at him. You know, you've got your cameras up, you've got whatever going on. He was like, they're not going to do anything because they're all talk, they're all vagines. He was like, so why are you like pulling away from people who want to talk to you, who want to watch your streams? Like, you're giving them exactly what they want. You haven't streamed, which is, look at the way they're threatening YouTube reject right now, right? Delete your channel, delete your streams.
They look at the way they are going after YouTube rejects right now. Who would that be? The bodega, right? Listen to how proud he was of suing someone for $300 and going after him for 2.5 years. Exactly. Was in a community where someone lied on a GoFundMe. GoFundMe told them to deposit the withdrawal of money and just hit refund all. Oh, he lies when he says there was no way to give it back. Wow. Any man saying vagine, you need to please take that out of your vocabulary. Vagine.
Like, you're giving them exactly what they want. You haven't streamed, which is, look at the way they're threatening.
See, you haven't streamed. Look at the way they're threatening
YouTube reject, right?
YouTube rejects right now. Who's he talking about? The bodega. Yeah.
What they want. You haven't streamed, which is, look at the way they're threatening YouTube reject right now, right? Delete your channel, delete your streams. They want to silence people. And I'm sure they think that my silence has been because of them and their tweets. Something. No, honey. My silence is because this GoFundMe weighs heavily on me. I can't stand it. I hate begging you for money. And then, of course, the hospital stays and the cancer stuff came into play. But I need to come back here.
So he is saying that the reason, and this is June of 2023, June 25th, 2023, Cliff Rebello is saying the reason he has not been streaming has nothing to do with the bodega and their tweets, but it's been because the GoFundMe that he started to take Ronaldo to court has been weighing so heavily and just causing him so much grief. And of course, the things going on in his family, the medical emergencies and that sort of thing. I find that interesting because in this sworn document you filed in the court trying to get $60,000 from AK, you said throughout 2023, there were periods where Mr. Rebello did not want to create as much content as he could have due to knowing that it would lead to additional harassment. There are periods of time when he did not want to go live or upload videos just so he could avoid dealing with the relentless harassment and defamatory claims from defendant AK and her associates. Plaintiff Rebello had seen defendant AK on Twitter tagging his employer in defamatory posts, and he had to meet with his human resources department to discuss the matter. That happened in June of 2020, and you said it was Charlie Gold and or Callie. We watched the video on that. That happened 3 years prior and involved two totally different individuals, according to you in your own mouth. Crazy. Which also added to his emotional distress. Now that Mr. Rebello has decided to continue his content at a semi-regular interval, the harassment and defamation have increased. And there are multiple defamatory statements made about him on Twitter and YouTube almost daily, none of which we will be turning over to a defendant, AK, or her attorney, even if the court fucking orders us to. I'm done. We're done here. I look forward to seeing the clips of the Grift Gang reviewing this stream. I can't wait to hear Beg Linda. Oh my God. Oh my God. And a little of this.
Hey, Keisha, you will not sit over there and lie on me.
And this.
Bitch, I smoke Marlboro.